Welcome to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Orioles Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you, joined by Braden Kronline, our Oriole Sports Network technical engineer, as well as Julia Habman, our OSN camera woman. Should be an awesome night of basketball here tonight at Venerable Hawley Gymnasium as the Ludington Orioles host the Cadillac Vikings, their longtime non-conference rival. These two teams were conference rivals back in the 50s and 60s in the old North Central B Conference. And there's been some great matchups between the two teams over the years. Got a JV game coming your way first. Ludington boys and the Cadillac Vikings, and then the varsity should start about 15 minutes after the conclusion of the JV game. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream is sold around the world and made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Now, Kyle Grzinski will be with me, folks, doing the color commentary for the varsity game. And again, that'll be coming up about 15 to 20 minutes after the conclusion of the JV game. Ludington will be coming into the game with a record of 6-4 overall in the season. Cadillac, 7-3 on the year. They are currently leading the Big North Conference with a 4-1 mark. Their victories this year have come against Lake City, Gaylord, Alpena, Essexville, Garber, Manistee, Traverse City Central, and Petoskey. The Vikings' 3 losses coming to Midland only by 2 points, 49-47. They also fell to Mount Pleasant by a single point, 55-54. Most recently, they fell to conference rival Traverse City West. However, the Vikings played that game without the services of their big man. And that big man for the Vikings, of course, Cole Genema, their 6'9" senior forward. The Ludington boys freshmen win tonight by the score of 37-21. So congratulations to Coach Dante the Microwave Vela and his team. Again, they defeat Cadillac 37-21. In fact, we were right here. Braden and I were right here when the scoreboard had the final score on it, but it was taken down so quickly we didn't get a chance to write it down. So I had to send a text to Tyrone Collins, who works the scoreboard. And thank you, Tyrone. He just got the reply back to me. He said 37-21, Scoop. So congratulations on that. Also, a big thank you to Pierre Marquette Builders. PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Your starting lineups first for the Vikings of Cadillac. They are coached by Dan Alto. Starting at the forward, actually, I should say starting at the guard, number 33, Clayton Potvin. He's a freshman. The center, number 34, Kyle McGowan. He is a freshman. The forwards, number 40, Bailey Wade. He is a freshman. Also at forward, number 22, Grant Williams. He's a freshman. And number 21, Colin Claus. And Colin is a sophomore. That's Colin Klaus. Klaus. There we go. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Jamie Sycon, assisted by Les Johnson, Derek Eaton, and Nick Patterson. Starting at the guards, number 3, Ryan Kandelek. Number 23, Joseph Benz. And number 30, Robbie Killips. The forwards are number 12, Daniel Ramirez, and number 40, Mike Nichols. All of the Orioles on the roster are sophomores. Girls are off tonight, so it's strictly the boys tonight here at Hawley Gym. A JV varsity doubleheader, the Ludington Orioles and the Cadillac Vikings. We're set to cover the JV game here, which we will stream live on the Oriole Sports Network. You can always watch that on YouTube. Just go on there, type in Oriole Sports Network, and it should pop right up for you. I went through and watched the Muskegon Heights game over the weekend. And Braden, I didn't tell you, I came up with the same score against 65-61. The paper had 64-61, and that was the official announcement. But I went through again, and I think what happened was that they shorted Sunshine Schillinger out of a point. He ended up with 19. The paper had him for 18. So either way you look at it, it's an Oriole win, and it gives them sole possession of first place in the Lakeside Conference. Okay, action has started here in the JV game. The tip controlled by Cadillac. They went down, lost the ball, and now Ludington with it. Shot put up there by Joe Benz. No good. Rebound to the Vikings. Ludington in their white jerseys. They have brown lettering and numerals trimmed in a dark brown, I should say. Dark brown. Some would say a light black trimmed in orange. Cadillac in their blue jerseys. White lettering and numerals trimmed in yellow. All right, Cadillac basketball, 7:22 to go. No score here. Boys JV basketball action. Klaus with it. He'll give it now to Potvin. Potvin works to McGowan. Boy, Cadillac really swings the ball nicely right here. And going baseline is McGowan. Now he'll swing it over to Williams. There's a shot put up, no good there. Follow-up, no good, but there's a foul. First shot put up there by Potvin, and then Bailey Wade, and Wade was fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot two. We're a minute and 1 second into this game. No score from Hawley Gymnasium. The Orioles and the Vikings boys JV basketball action. Bailey Wade at the free throw line. His first shot is good. First point of the game. Wade's second attempt is up and also good. So 2 free throws there for Bailey Wade. Cadillac 2, Ludington nothing. Daniel Ramirez with it. He wears jersey number 12. He missed the last game. Now he'll dish it out to Robbie Killips, who wears number 30. Killips back to Ramirez. Orioles, I believe, are still without the services of William Richardson, but they do get Daniel Ramirez back tonight. Foul called there on the Vikings. It's called on number 21, Colin Klaus. Benz looking to get the ball in. He'll get it in now to Cadillac. Back to Benz. Benz now to Ramirez. Nice move by Ramirez. Loses the ball, but last touched by a Viking. Joe Benz will trigger the ball in. Ball deflected and goes out of bounds. .6:29 to go, opening quarter. Cadillac 2, Ludington nothing. Joe Benz, he'll get the ball in to Robbie Killips. And now Killips over to Benz. Benz pass picked off right there, and with it for the Vikings is Kyle McGowan. McGowan shot no good. Rebound to Benz, and a foul will be called on the floor, and it's called on. Waiting to get a number right here, folks. Number 22 for the Vikings, and that's Grant Williams. Almost 2 minutes into this JV game. Cadillac up 2-0. Benz with it to Killips. Over to Ramirez. Cadillac, his shot up and no good. Cadillac gets the long rebound. Now he'll give it to Killips. Killips over to Mike Nichols. Nichols will be called, well, actually, no. He's going to be fouled. Foul called on the Vikings, number 33, Clayton Potvin. Benz triggers it into Ramirez. Now over to Killips. They'll swing it now back to Benz. Benz on the dribble drive. Now he'll dish it. Killips, his shot up, in and out, no good. And then it nestles in. We got the hometown roll there. No doubt about that. Robbie Killips gets the Orioles' first points, and that is a two-pointer. He was just inside the line right there. Ludington 2, Cadillac 2. Here's a steal by the Orioles. Ben's shot, no good. And now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Robbie Killips. Yes. Ludington 2, Cadillac 2, 5:25 to go in the opening quarter. Yeah, Robbie Killips definitely got a good roll on that one. The rim was very friendly to the hometown Orioles. Cadillac with the basketball. Orioles applying pressure. Nate Roberts has just checked into the game for Cadillac. He wears number 5. Roberts is a freshman guard. Roberts with it now. He'll give it to McGowan. Back to Roberts. Roberts now. To McGowan. He'll go baseline. Nice move and give the basket there to the Vikings. Kyle McGowan. Cadillac up 4-2, 4:44 to go in the opening quarter. Killips, far baseline. He'll dish it now to Benz. Benz picks up his dribble and passes it back out to Robbie Killips. Now he'll hit Benz. Benz will go baseline, loses the ball. Last touched by the Vikings. Into the Cadillac lineup, number 4, Chase Frolenko. And into the Orioles lineup, number 32, Luke Hackert. Also checking in, number 10, Trey Keeson. Number 11, Derek Dunsel. And number 21, Jack Stidham. Stidham with it now. Stidham to Killips. Killips will give it up now to Stidham. Stidham loses his footing and a little bit of tie-up, but he'll give it to Dunsel, now to Hackert. Back to Killips. Killips to Stidham. Jack Stidham with it now. Derek Dunsel, far baseline. Over to Trey Keeson. Keeson picks up his dribble. Now he'll give it to Hackert. Little baseline jumper there, no good. Rebound Hackert. His shot up, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Some good work there on the boards by the Ludington Orioles. Offensive boards, that is. Cadillac up 4-2, 3:50 to go in the opening quarter. Free throw is good by Luke Hackert. Second attempt also good. 2 free throws for Luke Hackert. Ludington 4, Cadillac 4, 3:48 to go. There's a steal by Hackert momentarily, and he throws it back in to Chase Frolenko. And Frolenko now will give it to Bailey Wade. Wade to McGowan. They'll work it back to Wade. To Frolenko. His shot on the way. No good. Rebound Frolenko. Now he'll lose the ball, and he'll lose it out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Good to see the Cadillac radio team here tonight. We haven't seen a lot of radio teams here this year. In fact, they're only the second radio team we have seen, whether being home or on the road. The only other one was Barry Plinus and Jason Wilder when we had the Ludington Mason County Central girls game here about about a week ago. Is that a week ago, Braden? Yeah. You lose track of time early in the year like this. Ludington inbounds the ball. Derek Dunsel, now he'll give it back to Robbie Killips. Over to Keeson. Keeson to Hackert. Hackert on the near baseline. Luke Hackert. Nice move. Oh, nice shot there by Luke Hackert. He went right down the baseline. He gets a little bit of a reverse layup right there. And Ludington up 6-4. 4 points in the first quarter for Luke Hackert. With the ball for the Vikings, number 33, Clayton Potvin. Uh-oh. I'm looking over at the student section tonight, and what do we got over there? Oh. Is tonight political night? No? Okay. Oh, it's a whiteout night. Interesting. All right, Cadillac with the basketball, and we're going to have a foul call there, I believe, on Trey Keeson. Trey got his money's worth on that one. 4th team foul on the Orioles. First foul on Trey Keeson. At the free throw line for Cadillac, number 33, Clayton Potvin. First attempt, no good. Second shot is up and no good. Rebound to Robbie Killips. Killips still with the basketball now. He'll give it to Luke Hackert over to Jack Stidham. Stidham goes baseline. His pass intercepted right there by Chase Frolenko. Frolenko still with it now. Shot no good. He got a little off balance right there. It looks like he has hurt his left leg. And Robbie Killips with the ball now for the Orioles. Killips on the drive. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Into the Cadillac lineup, number 21, Colin Klaus. Klaus replaces Frolenko. Killips will get the ball in to Dunsel. Back now to Robbie Killips. He'll give it to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel, a little turnaround, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 5, Nate Roberts. Big shout out to all the Oriole fans currently tuned in watching the live stream on the Oriole Sports Network. And we'd like to thank all the Cadillac Viking fans who are also tuned in maybe to the OSN and checking out this JV boys basketball game from Hawley Gym between Cadillac and the Orioles. Three-pointer up, no good by the Vikings. Cadillac with the rebound, however, with the ball, Bailey Wade. Wade will take the 14-footer, no good. Ball tipped. And now we got a scrum for the ball, and a foul will be called. Wholesale substitutions for both teams. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 40, Mike Nichols. Number 23, Joe Benz. Number 12, Daniel Ramirez. And number 3, Ryan Cadillac. Give you the Cadillac substitutions here momentarily. Ramirez, nice pass by Ramirez over to Joe Benz. Benz will take the shot, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, Bailey Wade. Back on the court for the Vikings, or I should say seeing his first action of the night, number 3, J.J. Mahan. There's a steal by the Orioles. Benz with it to number 30, that's Robbie Killips, and Killips gets the basket. 4 points for Robbie Killips in this first quarter. Orioles up 8-4, 53 seconds to go before the end of this first quarter. Now we're going to have a foul on the Orioles, number 3, Ryan Cadillac. Also in the Cadillac lineup right now, number 22, Grant Williams. Number 34 out there, Kyle McGowan as well. There's a tip. Cadillac will get the ball right back. Grant Williams with it. Now over to Colin Klaus. Klaus to Bailey Wade. Back. Three-pointer up. No good there by Klaus. And here comes the Orioles. Daniel Ramirez with it. Ramirez down the lane. Shot no good. He split 2 Cadillac defenders right there, but the shot was short. And now Ramirez with the steal with 19 seconds to go. His shot up and good. Ramirez gets the steal and the bucket. Ludington 10, Cadillac 4, 11 seconds to go. Now we have a traveling violation on the Vikings. 9 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Ludington 10, Cadillac 4. Orioles in a hurry. Cadillac, 6 seconds to go. He gave it to Ramirez, back to Cadillac. His shot up, no good. Rebound Cadillac, there's the buzzer. And at the end of 1 from Hawley Gym and JV boys basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 10, the Cadillac Vikings 4, back in 60 seconds here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium at the end of one here in boys JV basketball action. Ludington 10, Cadillac 4. Scoring for the Vikings, 2 points for Kyle McGowan and 2 for Bailey Wade. For the Orioles, 2 for Daniel Ramirez, 4 for Robbie Killips, and 4 points for Luke Hackert. Orioles begin the second quarter with the basketball. Cadillac, nice move, shot no good, rebound to the Vikings. Bringing it up, number 33, and that is Clayton Potvin. Now the ball is thrown out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Cadillac, that was Grant Williams with the basketball right there. Trey Keeson on the court right now with Ryan Cadillac. Also Luke Hackert, Derek Dunsel, and Jack Stidham. Nice move there. Cadillac, he'll give it up. Hackert, shot on the way, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 22, Grant Williams. Williams will give the ball now to Clayton Potvin. Potvin over to Colin Klaus. They'll swing it around. They'll work it inside. Nice pass right there. Shot is no good, however, by Grant Williams. Now here come the Orioles, and with it is Luke Hackert. Hackert. Ludington up 10-4, 7:05 to go in this opening half. All right, Cadillac on the attack, 6:58 to go. Second quarter, there's a steal by Derek Dunsel. And now a foul will be called on the Vikings, number 22, Grant Williams. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. You can reach Mike 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Ludington on the attack. Trey Keeson with it. Keeson, he'll give it now to Luke Hackert. Hackert back to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel now to Jack Stidham. Stidham, Trey Keeson. Keeson, 14-footer, no good. Rebound put up no good there by Jack Stidham, and here comes Cadillac. We're almost 2 minutes into this second quarter. No scoring so far. First quarter ended with Ludington on top 10-4, and again, that's where we are right now. Cadillac on the attack. Little baseline jumper up, no good there by Noah Benjelink. And here comes the Orioles. Stidham able to save the ball, and it ends up in the hands there of Cadillac. Now to Hackert, his shot up, no good. Rebound to Bailey Wade. I think that's Noah Benjelink. I think I mispronounced it the first time, folks. Okay, Cadillac with the ball. There's a shot put up and a three-pointer drilled by Bailey Wade. He's got 5 of Cadillac's points so far. Ludington up 10-7 with 5:18 to go in this second quarter. Keeson drives baseline. He'll give it now to Dunsel. His shot on the way, no good. Rebound to Cadillac. Foul called on the Vikings, number 33, Clayton Potvin. Into the Oriole lineup, number 23, Joe Benz. Also coming in, number 12, Daniel Ramirez, number 30, Robbie Killips, and number 55, William Richardson, seeing his first action in a while. He missed the last game. Got a little banged up in that Manistee game. Dunsel, baseline to Richardson in the paint. Richardson now will dish it. There's a baseline jumper put up and no good there by Dunsel. However, a rebound to Benz. Benz will give the ball now to Killips, to Dunsel. Back to Benz in the paint. He'll dish it now to Killips. He'll take the three. Good! Three-pointer there for Robbie Killips. And Ludington back on top 13-7. 7 points for Robbie Killips in this first half. With the ball for the Vikings and the shot. Up and no good there by Kyle McGowan. Killips has it for the Orioles. Killips, now he'll dish it to Ramirez. He'll take the three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Richardson. Shot, good. William Richardson with the basket. And Cadillac coach Dan Alto wants and gets a timeout. Ludington 15, Cadillac 7. And we're going to stay right here and tell you about some more of our great sponsors, beginning with Crown and Cork. And Crown and Cork, located at 502 West Loomis. They had a very successful first year under new ownership, and they are currently closed, and they will reopen in the spring. Also, Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. I'd like to send a shout out. Jeannie Anderson says go O's, and Tammy Crispel says nice shot O's, and a lot of support right here. Of course, the Higgins, Rochelle, and Ella watching from Carlisle, Arkansas. And we got Rita Lindblom Ward says go O's, and Tammy Banstra, girls. Oh, that's right. You know what? She must have been listening. Thank you for keeping me in line, Tammy. The girls are actually in Traverse City tonight playing. Also, are we all caught up there, Braden? We are, okay. In fact, if I look at my schedule, I got it right here in front of me, and it does say 1:25. The girls are at Traverse City Central tonight, taking on the Trojans. So, Tammy, if you're listening and are watching, please send me updates. We will give the reports. All right, 15-7. Ludington boys JV up right now against the Cadillac Vikings. 3:40 to go in this opening half. Joe Benz with the ball. Benz with a great pass there, and we're going to have a foul called. Benz got that ball into William Richardson. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. First free throw shot is no good by William Richardson. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 21, Jack Stidham. Also coming back in, number 3, Ryan Cadillac. They join Ramirez, Richardson, and Killips. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 5, Nate Roberts. Cadillac will get the ball ahead to Bailey Wade. Wade now to Kyle McGowan. Back to Wade. Wade, nice pass right there. Shot no good, though, halfway down. Shot by Nate Roberts, and here come the Orioles. Ludington up 15-7, 3:10 to go, opening half. Killips fakes the three-pointer, nice give and go. Shot up, good! Robbie Killips, a sweet move there. A give and go with William Richardson, and Richardson made a sweet pass. Killips gets the bucket. Ludington up 17-7, 10-point Oriole lead. 9 points in this first half for Robbie Killips. 4 for Luke Hackert, 2 for William Richardson, and 2 for Daniel Ramirez. Cadillac with the ball now. That's number 4, Chase Frolenko. His shot, good. Nice move there by Frolenko in the paint. Gets the bucket. Ludington 17, Cadillac 9. There's a shot put up by Killips. 15-footer, no good. Rebound fought for, and now we're going to have a traveling violation called on the Orioles. .229 remaining in the second quarter. Ludington up 17-9. Boys JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles and the Cadillac Vikings. Cadillac with the basketball. With the ball, number 42, Danny Pujgros, who's just checked into this game. And now there's a three-point attempt on the way. No good there by Nate Roberts. Ball fought for, and Killips comes up with it, had it momentarily, lost it, and now with it for the Orioles, Ryan Cadillac ahead to Ramirez, And no good, and a foul is going to be called, much to the chagrin of the Cadillac bench and their fans. At the free throw line for the Orioles, number 12, Daniel Ramirez. It's good to see Ramirez and Richardson back for the Orioles. Again, they missed the last game at Muskegon Heights. Both of them were injured in the Manistee game. Ramirez gets the first free throw. He's got 3 points in this first half. Second attempt, up and good. 2 free throws for Daniel Ramirez, 4 points in the first half. Ludington up by 10, 19-9. Trey Keeson back into the Oriole lineup. So you got Keeson out there right now with Dunsel, Cadillac, Killips, and Benz. Ball deflected right there. Oriole defense doing a nice job against the Vikings. Getting the ball across half court. Clayton Potvin. He tried to get the ball in there, but a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Joe Benz. Okay, Ramirez will check back into the Oriole lineup, and he'll replace Ryan Cadillac. 1:39 to go. 9 team fouls on the Vikings in this first half, 6 on the Orioles. Ball is just entered by Nate Roberts, and going back to chase it down there was Clayton Potvin, but an over and back violation on Cadillac. 19-9, Ludington with the lead. 1:34 to go in the opening half. Killips will trigger it in to Dunsel. Derek Dunsel, a little too much on that pass right there, intended for Joe Benz. Joe was able to get his fingertips on it, and it sails out of bounds. It'll be Cadillac basketball. With the ball for the Vikings, number 22, Grant Williams. Williams will get it back now to Clayton Potvin. Potvin to Danny Pujdros. And there's a basket right there for the Vikings. And scoring that for Cadillac was number 5, Nate Roberts, his first points of this game. Ludington shot no good. Rebound to Cadillac's number 22, Grant Williams. Ludington leads 19-11, 56 seconds to go in the opening half. Foul on the Orioles, number 10, Trey Keeson. Ludington led 10-4 at the end of the first quarter. Braden has informed me, student section tonight, their theme is a whiteout. Potvin at the free throw line. First shot is good. .54 seconds remain until the half. Ludington up 19-12. Potvin second attempt. No good. Rebound to Dunsel. Killips with it. Robbie Killips has the ball stolen there on the steal. Kyle McGowan. McGowan's going to slow things up now for Cadillac as he'll give the ball to Clayton Potvin. Potvin pass deflected there by Dunsel ahead to Ramirez, and he'll sail in for the basket. 6 points for Ramirez in this first half. The Orioles lead 21-12. Potvin with it for the Vikings. He'll give it now to Nate Roberts. And a timeout called by Cadillac. They were risking a 10-second violation right there. 16 seconds to go in the opening half. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here and tell you about McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Also a shout-out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And Urca Auto Center. Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. All right, Cadillac with the basketball. Ludington with the 21-12 lead. 10 seconds remaining in the opening half. Clock down to 9 seconds. Now Cadillac still with the basketball. They had the ball out on the side over there. Now down to 4 seconds. Ball fought for. We got a scrum down there. Killips with it. He'll toss it down to the other end. And there's the horn. And at the half from Hawley Gym, your score, the Ludington Orioles 21, the Cadillac Vikings 12. Back in 3 minutes here on the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. Ludington leads 21-12 at the half. And we've got Brian Lacombe. Oh, thank you. Brian Lacombe just brought me a beautiful poster here. He was showing it to me up at Muskegon Heights. This is awesome. This is going to have a special place in my sports basement. Signed by Peyton. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you very, very much. Bill Barnett. Bill Barnett. I'm thinking that's Cadillac's play-by-play man, Bill Barnett, who's here tonight. So this is beautiful. Thank you. This is going to be on high demand, I'm sure. Definitely. So that's.
Jake hasn't seen it.
Oh, he hasn't? No. He'll see it tonight when he comes up. Yeah, he'll see it when he comes up tonight to do the post-game show. All right. Thanks, Brian Lacombe. A beautiful poster there. I'll post that up on my personal Facebook page later this evening. Again, we thank Safe Harbor Credit Union. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington up 21-12 at the half here at Holly Gym against the Cadillac Vikings. Ludington outscored the Vikings 11-8 in the second quarter after outscoring them 10-4 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Boys JV basketball action. Scoring for the Vikings, 2 points for Chase Frolenko, 2 for Nate Roberts, a point for Clayton Potvin, 2 points for Kyle McGowan, and 4 points for Bailey Wade. For the Ludington Orioles, 6 points for Daniel Ramirez, 4 points for Luke Hackert, 2 for William Richardson, and Robbie Killips with 9 points for the Orioles. Again, they're up 21-12 at the half. The Ludington Orioles will come into this game tonight in the varsity game with a record of 6-4. 5-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. Again, Cadillac 7-3 overall, 4-1 in the Big North Conference. So you got a clash of leaders of their respective conferences tonight. The Orioles leading the Lakes 8 to their last year in the Lakes 8 as they move to the West Michigan Conference next year. And Cadillac leading the Big North Conference at 4-1. Big thank you again to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. And we want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And it's great to see Holly Gym starting to fill in now, Braden. You can see the fans coming in. A very exciting varsity game coming up here between two longtime rivals. And, you know, Ludington and Cadillac, it's a great non-league matchup now. They always, not every year, but it seems to be either Ludington or Cadillac winning the district. You know, Benzie's won a few there, but it's been a while since Manistee won one. Big Rapids also in that district this year, and Big Rapids is having a good year. Often we'll have Reed City in there with us. Now, Benzie Central, they have dropped down to Class C, so they will not be in our district this year. It will be Ludington, Cadillac, Big Rapids, Manistee, and I believe Reed City. I'll have to double check that. So, but that should be an interesting district. We'll be receiving reports. Hopefully we'll receive reports later from Tammy Banstra. I don't think we have any new shout-outs. With that said, we're going to step aside, and we'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. We're a little over a minute away from the start of action here in the second half. Boys JV basketball action. Ludington leads Cadillac 21-12. Again, the Orioles outscoring the Vikings 11-8 in the second quarter after outscoring them 10-4 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Our next telecast, broadcast after tonight will be this Friday right back here at Hawley. Girls JV and varsity basketball action as Muskegon Western Michigan Christian comes to town, and that game will have big-time implications for the lead of the Lakes 8 Conference. Right now, Muskegon Western Michigan Christian leading the Lakes 8. They are, last I checked, I believe they were 4-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. The Ludington's 4-1 in the Lakes 8. The Orioles girls 8-4 overall. We will live stream the girls JV game and on OSN, and then we will have a live stream of the girls varsity game along with collaboration effort with WMOM for the varsity game this Friday night right here at Hawley. Ludington against Muskegon Western Michigan Christian, a JV varsity girls doubleheader. Big night here. You can tell when Ludington and Cadillac get together, it's always big. Even though it's a Tuesday night in later January, the pep band's going to be here tonight, the O-Funk. So it's a big night when that happens, and you get Ludington and Cadillac together. Okay, we've started play here in the second half. Cadillac with the basketball. Now we have I believe a jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles. 9 seconds into the second half. Ludington up 21-12, Oriole basketball. Again, I was mentioned earlier, it's good to see Cadillac radio here tonight. Bill Barnett and Todd Galnick. A couple of real good guys I have seen for a number of years now, and always enjoyable seeing both Bill and Todd, the Cadillac radio team. Okay, a steal by the Vikings now. 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 21-12. There's a pass, an errant pass there by the Vikings out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Just got information that Big Papa, David Ortiz, elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Congratulations. Big Papi, I'm sorry. I thought that didn't sound right. Big Papi, Dave Ortiz. All right, Ludington on the attack. Ramirez, and a foul on the floor. And it's going to be called, I believe, on number 21, Colin Klaus. Into the Viking lineup, number 5, Nate Roberts. Tammy Crispel just chimed in. She'd like to know the Lady O's score. Her niece Sabrina Ramirez plays for the JV Lady O's. Well, I'll tell you what, Tammy, as soon as we receive a score, an update on that, we will report it. So I'm hoping that either Tammy Banstra or Sarah Laird will chime in with some scores from Traverse City Central High School tonight on both the girls JV and the girls varsity games for us. Okay, 6:54 to go here. The Orioles turn the ball over, and here comes Cadillac. Shot no good there, put up by Bailey Wade, blocked by William Richardson. Again, the girls have a game tonight. The JV and varsity are at Traverse City Central. Cadillac with the ball. The initial report I gave was that the Lady Orioles had the night off. They do not. They're at Traverse City Central tonight. Okay, three-point attempt, no good there by Kyle McGowan. Orioles on the attack. Ramirez with it. Little turnaround there, up, no good. Rebound fought for. McGowan comes away with it for the Vikings. Some good dribbling right there. Oh, pass picked off momentarily there by Ramirez. He loses it. Now a shot on the way, up, no good there by Grant Williams. And we have an Oriole Cadillac hitting the court pretty hard right there. .609 to go. No scoring so far in this third quarter. Ludington up 21-12. Killups lost the ball there. Now he's going to be called for the travel. On the court for the Orioles, you have Ryan Candelick, Daniel Ramirez, William Richardson, Joe Benz, and Robbie Killups. Let's see, Killups, Benz, Candelick, Richardson, and Ramirez. All right, there's a steal now by Killups. Killups fakes the three. Oh, nice pass. Shot up and in there by Daniel Ramirez. Beautiful pass there by Robbie Killups. He gets the assist. Ludington up 23-12. First point scored by either team in this second half. McGowan, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Tip, no. Cadillac with the long rebound right there, and now we're going to have a foul called on the Vikings, number 5, Nate Roberts. Ludington 23, Cadillac 12. 5:23 remaining in the third quarter. Ludington basketball. Okay, just heard from Tammy Banstra. She said Sarah Laird will send JV updates. She got there before us. We will be there for the varsity. So between Sarah Laird and Tammy Banstra, hey, folks, I've got my sources. Some good people out there reporting. And, of course, when the boys are on the road and we're covering the girls, I've got Michael Lacombe who sends me reports. Got a timeout on the floor right here. Ludington up 23-12. Big shout out to Pure Marquette Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. And also a shout out to Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington with the basketball. Robbie Killups has it. Killups, nice move to the lane. Oh, sweet move there by Robbie Killups, and he gets the basket. He cut right down through the paint right there like a knife cutting through butter and gets the basket. Ludington up 25-12. Jumper up no good there. However, ending up with the basketball for the Vikings, number 34, Kyle McGowan, who gets the basket. He's got 4 points now. Ludington leads 25-14. Ramirez with it, loses it, but it ends up in the hands of Joe Benz. Benz now over to Killups. Killups, little give and go right there to Richardson. Now they lose the ball, and here comes the Vikings. Now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Joe Benz. Ludington leads 25-14. 4:23 to go in the third quarter. And just like that, we got a report from Sarah Laird. Ludington JV score from Traverse City Central, thanks to Sarah Laird. At the end of the third quarter, Ludington 26, Traverse City Central 12. That's girls JV basketball action from Traverse City Central High School. The end of three quarters, Ludington 26, Traverse City Central 12. A big thank you to Sarah Laird. There's a nice move. Oh, going to the basket, left it short, was Kyle McGowan. And here comes Daniel Ramirez for the Orioles. Ramirez to the hoop. Shot is good. Oh, but it's not going to count. He was called for the travel. So traveling there on the Orioles. There's a shot in the paint. No good there by Bailey Wade. Nice pass right there. A beautiful pass from Clayton Potvin to number 22, Grant Williams. But Williams is fouled, and he'll be at the free throw line. Grant Williams at the charity stripe. First shot, no good. 3:50 remaining in the third quarter. Ludington 25, Cadillac 14. Second shot, no good. Rebound to Trey Keeson. Keeson on the court now with Jack Stidham, Robbie Killips, Derek Dunsel, and Daniel Ramirez. Killips will work the ball in there. He was trying to get it into Ramirez. Went through Ramirez's hands right there, and it ends up in the hands of Clayton Potvin of the Cadillac Vikings. Now with it, Kyle McGowan back to Potvin. Over to Nate Roberts. Now a foul called. I believe it's going to be on, yes, Trey Keeson. Orioles up 25-14, 3:23 to go in the third quarter. We like the climate here as compared to at Muskegon Heights the other night, where it was absolute sauna. There's a shot, jump shot put up, no good there by Nate Roberts. Offensive rebound to the Vikings, ends up in the hands of Bailey Wade. Now to Roberts. He'll give it up to McGowan. Potvin. McGowan, his shot good. Missed the first one, but he followed up right there. And Kyle McGowan now has 6 points. Orioles lead 25-16. 2:49 to go in the third quarter. Coach Jamie Sykon wants and gets a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington again up 25-16. You're watching the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, the Oriole Sports Network. 2:49 to go in the third quarter. Boys JV basketball. Ludington up 25-16. And again, the last report we got from Traverse City Central, our Ludington girls JV winning at the end of the third quarter, 26-12. We'll be getting reports from either Sarah or Tammy during the varsity game, as well as the Orioles battle the Traverse City Central Trojans. Here's a shot by Dunsel. Good! Derek Dunsel buries a three from the near baseline, and the Orioles up 28-16. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. There's a steal by Killups, and it ends up in the hands of Hackert, but Hackert could not, unfortunately, control it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Cadillac basketball. Ball's inbounded. McGowan with a shot, no good. Bailey Wade triggered that ball in. Now the basketball's in the hands of Robbie Killups. Killups at the free throw line. He'll give it to Dunsel. Dunsel now to Luke Hackert. Hackert over to Keeson. Now back to Killups to Stidham with 1:52 to go in the third quarter. Stidham to Killups. Robbie Killups still with the ball. Killups will give it now. Baseline Hackert. Shot no good. Hackert gets his own rebound. Speedy, thank you, my man. That's awfully nice of you. Chris Speedy Lopez bringing up some water. All right, manager of the Ludington Varsity. Three-point attempt up and in by the Vikings, number 22, Grant Williams. His first points of the game, 28-19 now. Killups' pass is deflected, and Cadillac has it. Grant Williams with it. 1:08 remaining in the third quarter. Ludington 28, Cadillac 19. Nate Roberts, he'll give it now to Bailey Wade, and Wade's pass sails out of bounds right there, and I believe it's going to remain with the Vikings. Into the Oriole lineup, number 40, Mike Nichols, number 3, Ryan Cadillac, number 12, Daniel Ramirez, and number 23, Joe Benz. Cadillac has the basketball. Grant Williams will trigger it in. And he'll get it in to number 5, Nate Roberts. And now we're going to have a offensive foul called on Roberts with 54 seconds to go in this third quarter, with the Orioles with the lead, 28-19. Chase Frolenko will report back into the Cadillac lineup. Robbie Killups will bring the ball up for the Orioles. Killups now over to Ramirez at the free throw line. He'll give it back to Killups. Robbie Killups. Oh, beautiful dish right there. Shot put up by Ramirez, and his shot is no good, but he is fouled. Nice give and go there between Killups and Ramirez. They've got some good chemistry, those two. Orioles up 28-19, 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Getting set to check into the to the Viking lineup, number 2, Noah Benjelink. First free throw is up and in by Ramirez. Second attempt, also good. Ludington 30, Cadillac 19, 36 seconds to go, and now we have a foul called on the Orioles, number 3. I believe that was called on Cadillac. Belay my last. Foul called on the Orioles, number 23, Joe Benz, his 4th. So Jack Stidham will report into the game and replace Joe Benz. 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cadillac with the basketball. McGowan with it. They'll swing the ball around. Bengelink. Pass deflected right there, and it ended up in the hands of Kyle McGowan, and he's fouled. First free throw up, no good there by Kyle McGowan. J.J. Mahan reports back to the Cadillac lineup. So you got Mahan out there right now. Also into the Cadillac lineup, number 42, Danny Pujgros. McGowan gets the second free throw. He has 7 points. 30-20, 10-point Oriole lead, 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ramirez with it. Nice move by Ramirez, and he didn't. They caught it. I was going to say he took 3 steps right there. That looked like the NBA for a bit. And 4.3 seconds to go. Cadillac basketball here in the third quarter. Reporting back in, number 33, Clayton Potvin, and number 40, Bailey Wade. Here's the pass, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Second left, shot up, but no good. That three-point attempt was put up by McGowan, and at the end of 3 from Hawley Gymnasium, your score, the Ludington Orioles 30, the Cadillac Vikings 20. Back in 60 seconds here on the Orioles Sports Network.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Greetings and welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. We're about to start play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington leads the Cadillac Vikings boys JV basketball action 30-20. The Orioles outscored the Vikings 9-8 in that third quarter after leading 21-12 at the half. For the game, the Orioles have outscored the Vikings in each quarter, 10-4 in the first, 11-8 in the second, now 9-8 in the third. Cadillac opened up the quarter with the basketball. Now there's a scrum for it on the floor. Cadillac ends up with it. Clayton Potvin. Potvin over to Frolenko. Now we're going to have a foul called on the Orioles, Ryan Cadillac. Scoring so far for the Vikings, 4 points, make that 5 points for Bailey Wade, 7 for Kyle McGowan, 1 for Clayton Potvin, 3 for Grant Williams, 2 for Nate Roberts, and 2 for Chase Frolenko. Give you the Orioles here momentarily. This is a nice pass, shot up, and it's good, and fouled. Colin Klaus with the basket, his first points of the game, and he's fouled. And the foul will be called, I believe, on Cadillac. Let's see here. That'll be his fourth. Klaus's first points of this game. For the Orioles, this game, Derek Dunsel with 3, as Klaus's free throw is no good. Skying for the rebound and getting the putback, number 34, Kyle McGowan. 9 points now for McGowan. Killips with the pass. And a good pass right there. And the Orioles will get the bucket. Whoa, that was quite a sequence of events right there. Ramirez gets the basket. That was tic-tac-toe right there. Long pass right there from Killips. He got it ahead there to Dunsel. Ramirez gets the basket. Ludington up 32-24. 7:16 to go in this boys JV basketball game. Dunsel with 3 again. Ramirez now with 12. 4 for Luke Hackert, 2 for William Richardson, and Robbie Killips with 11. Orioles up 32-24. We have a timeout on the floor. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise caution on the roadways if you do end up with a scrape, if you're in a fender bender, or with major collision damage. Call Mike at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And also a shout out to Crown and Cork on the great opening season they had under new ownership, Linda and Brian Matson. They are located 502 West Loomis, currently closed now until the spring. Another of our fabulous sponsors here of the Ludington Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network. Shout out as well to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in beautiful Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. I think, Braden, you've told me your favorite flavor of ice cream at House of Flavors? You like plain vanilla, not French vanilla, just plain vanilla. Yep. Plain and simple. Well, and easy, right to the point. And I think I've told you mine used to be Blue Moon for many years, but now it's Michigan Pothole. It has been for the last couple of years. All right, back to action here. 7:09 to go in this JV boys basketball game. Ludington up 32-24. Right now, Cadillac is in the bonus as Ludington's been whistled for 7 team fouls. 5 team fouls have been called on the Vikings. Cadillac swinging the ball right now. McGowan, he'll get it over to Klaus. Nice bounce pass from Klaus there to Williams. Three-pointer, that's going to be off the mark right there by Klaus. Rebound, Vikings, and wide open underneath and getting the basket, Kyle McGowan. 11 points for McGowan to lead the Vikings. And now we have a traveling violation on the Orioles. This Oriole lead's been cut into right now. Ludington up 32-26. Ludington led 21-12 at the half. I actually led 10-4 at the end of one. They were up 21-12 at the half, and they led 30-20 at the end of 3. We're not having scoring issues like we did at Heights, are we, Braden? I didn't think so. Okay, 32-26, Ludington on top. I actually watched that varsity game over again last night from Heights, and I came up with 65-61, just what we announced on the Oriole Sports Network page. What I saw was that David Sunshine Schillinger was not credited for a three-pointer. They only gave him 2. So we have a foul called on Daniel Ramirez. And I can see Daniel's related to the microwave, Dante Vella. And when that foul was called, Daniel gave an expression, and I saw a lot of Dante in his face right there. A lot of the microwave. 6 minutes to go. Ludington up 32-26. All of a sudden, we got quite a ball game right now. Cadillac cutting in this lead. Free throw up and in by Kyle McGowan, who's had a big second half. Expecting a heck of a ball game in the varsity game. And McGowan fouled on a three-point attempt. He's made his first 2 free throws. And all of a sudden, we got just a 4-point game, folks. And McGowan gets all 3 free throws, and all of a sudden, it's Ludington 32, Cadillac 29. Killips will get the pass ahead to Dunsel. Ramirez, shot up, good. Daniel Ramirez. He's having a real big game for the Orioles. Ludington back up 34-29. 14 points for Ramirez. Now here comes Cadillac. McGowan with it. He'll go baseline. Nice move, and he gets the bucket. Kyle McGowan. Ludington up 34-31. What would you expect? Even in JV basketball, you got Ludington and Cadillac. You're always seems like going to have an exciting ball game when these two teams meet, whether it's varsity or JV or freshmen. The Ludington freshmen winning tonight. The freshman team coached by the microwave Dante Vella. They defeat Cadillac 37-21. Final, and our girls just held on there. Ludington girls were winning big, and they hold on up at Traverse City Central for a 32-25 victory over Traverse City Central. So Coach Dan Mesher and his girls, again, they win 32-25. Back here at Hawley Gym, we got 5:12 left in this game. And Cadillac has cut the Oriole lead to 3 points, 34-31. On the court for the Orioles, Dunsel, Ramirez, Cadillac, Killips, and Benz. Keep as a reminder, folks, playing with 4 fouls for the Orioles right now are both Joe Benz and Ryan Cadillac. Cadillac with the basketball. McGowan will take the three. No good. Rebound to Dunsel. Dunsel has the ball stolen here by McGowan, and he'll get the layup. Kyle McGowan having a huge second half. He's brought his Vikings now to down to just trailing by 1 point. Ludington 34, Cadillac 33. Benz with it. Benz will give it now to Dunsel. Dunsel will go baseline, shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound to the Vikings. Bailey Wade with it. Now over to Klaus. They'll get it to their hot hand, and he'll take it in, and he'll score the bucket. Right now, Cadillac's Kyle McGowan is on fire. He is just having a heck of a ball game in a huge second half. Now back the other way, and Dunsel is fouled. Cadillac with the lead now, 35-34. And this is a game, folks, where the Orioles led at the half 21-12, and they were up at the end of 3 by 10, 30-20. Cadillac now with the lead, 35-34, 4:11 to go in the game. Derek Dunsel at the free throw line. First shot, no good. Second attempt, good. Dunsel with the free throw. 4:11 to go. Ludington 35, Cadillac 35. And now a foul will be called, and it just fouled out. You got to really, when you're playing with 4 fouls like that, Ryan Cadillac went in there and is called for the foul. He has just fouled out of this ball game. Trey Keeson will check back in. Coach Jamie Sykon talking to the official down there. 4:06 to go. Ludington 35, Cadillac 35. At the free throw line for the Cadillac Vikings, number 22, Grant Williams. Keeson reports in. Again, if you didn't get the news, National Baseball Hall of Fame induction, Big Papi, David Ortiz elected today. Shots up and in there by Grant Williams. His 4th point of the ball game. Cadillac up 36-35. Second attempt, no good. Rebound, Dunsel now to Ramirez. Ramirez will give it to Killips. Robbie Killips, nice move. Shot up, no good, but he draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Both teams right now are in the bonus. 9 team fouls on the Orioles, 8 on Cadillac. Phillips' first free throw is good. 12 points for Robbie Killips. We have a tie game with 3:56 remaining. Second free throw, good. 2 clutch free throws there for Robbie Killips. Ludington up 37-36. Cadillac with the basketball. We're talking to Oriole JV coach Jamie Sykon at the conclusion of this game. Cadillac works the ball in, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, putback, no good by Grant Williams. Another offensive board and getting the bucket. Continuing his huge second half, Kyle McGowan. Cadillac just working hard on the offensive glass right there. McGowan went out with 22 points. He's got 22 of Cadillac's 38 points. Vikings up by 1, 38-37, 3:36 to go. The free throw up and good. 23 points for Kyle McGowan. Cadillac now up by 2, 39-37. Keeson, 3, in and out. Trey Keeson, that ball was 3/4 of the way down and spun out. And now Cadillac has the ball with 3:23 to go in the game. They're trying to get the ball into the hands right now of McGowan. They do. McGowan here on the near baseline. He'll give it back now over to Klaus, now to William. Over to Roberts. Here's a three-point attempt. That's going to be off the mark. That was put up there by Bailey Wade. Cadillac gets the ball back, and now the ball deflected there by Robbie Killips out of bounds. Into the Oriole lineup, number 55, William Richardson. Cadillac leads by 2, 39-37. Wade with it. Wade now over to Potvin. Back to Grant Williams. Williams in the lane. He'll dish it. McGowan. Kyle McGowan now. Ball's lost. It'll be Oriole basketball. Last touch by the Cadillac Vikings. Dunsel will check back into the Oriole lineup, replacing Richardson. Robbie Killips brings the ball up for the Orioles. .232 to go in the game. Robbie Killips double team, loses the ball. Stolen there. And it was stolen by Wade, and then it was deflected by Ramirez out of bounds. So it'll be Cadillac basketball with 2:27 remaining in the contest. All right, there's a steal by the Orioles, and Killips will get the basket. Robbie Killips with a huge basket on the steal. Got a tie game now with 2:12 to go. Ludington 39, Cadillac 39. Wade with it. Now over to Potvin. A lot of contact there. No call. McGowan, boom. Boy, he has been money in the second half. Kyle McGowan with 25 points. He's had a huge second half. Cadillac up 41-39. 1:40 to go in the game. Killips. I'm not sure about the record of this Cadillac team. I know Ludington is undefeated. They came into this game, I think Coach Sykon told me 8-0. And they're in danger right now, losing their first game of the year. We got a timeout on the floor. Cadillac 41, Ludington 39. And it's a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington trails Cadillac 41-39. Boys JV basketball action. We have 1:31 left in this game. It has been a great game. Ludington has led all the way up through a couple minutes of this fourth quarter. Now Cadillac has wrestled the lead away thanks to the hot hand of Kyle McGowan, who has 25 points for the Vikings. Cadillac with the basketball and the 2-point lead. The clock is now down to 1:17. And with the basketball, Grant Williams. Now they'll give it to McGowan, guarded there by Keeson. 1:08 to go in the game. Potvin with it. Bailey Wade. McGowan, ball tipped, out of bounds. It's going to be Oriole basketball. Tipped right there, tried to get it to McGowan. And Oriole did get his hands on it, but it was last touched by Kyle McGowan. So Ludington basketball, 57 seconds to go. Cadillac 41, Ludington 39. There's a shot by Ramirez, up no good. Rebound to the Vikings. Wade with the rebound, fought for, and now we're going to have a foul called on Ludington. Tenth team foul, so Cadillac now in the double bonus. Ludington trails by 2, 41-39. At the free throw line for Cadillac, number 40, Bailey Wade. .25 points for Kyle McGowan. Big free throw there by Bailey Wade. 6 points. In this ball game. So a 3-point Cadillac lead now, 42-39. Remember, folks, I'll be joined by Kyle Grzinski. He'll be doing color commentary with me for the varsity game. Oh, ball. Oh, that's a tough break right there for the Orioles. You had Trey Keeson fighting for possession of the ball there with Grant Williams, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Keeson, so it's Cadillac basketball. The Vikings have a 3-point lead with 43 seconds left in this game. Should be a whale of a varsity game coming up between the Orioles and the Vikings, both leading their conferences. The Orioles leading the Lakes 8, Cadillac leads the Big North Conference. 33 seconds to go. Cadillac with the basketball, trying to milk the clock right here. Potvin, there's a steal by Ramirez, and he'll go in. The shot, good! Daniel Ramirez gets the bucket. Ludington now trails by a point, 42-41. 14 seconds to go. Ludington's going to have to, oh, there, they just fouled right there. Okay. Again, we're closely monitoring the Hall of Fame, and it looks like only Big Papi got in today. Is that correct?
Big Papi.
Yeah, he's the only player in? Okay. I heard that Clemens and Bonds were not elected. So I think they go now to the Veterans Committee, I believe. And Big Papi, very deserving, David Ortiz, elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Here's the situation here, folks. There are 12.4 seconds remaining in this game. Cadillac leads 42-41, boys JV basketball. At the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Vikings. First shot is up and good. Clutch free throw there by the Vikings, Grant Williams. He has 5 points in this game, and now a timeout on the floor. Cadillac with a 2-point lead, 43-41. Again, 12.4 seconds remain. It's been a good game. If you're just tuning in, Ludington led 10-4 at the end of one. They were up 21-12 at the half. They outscored the Vikings 11-8 in that second. They outscored Cadillac 9-8 in the third. They had a 30-20 lead entering the fourth quarter, and that's when Cadillac's Kyle McGowan took over. He's had 25 points in this game, and a good majority of those coming in the second half. Girls JV basketball tonight from Traverse City Central. The Orioles win 32-25. Boys freshman basketball, Ludington defeats Cadillac 37-21. Great night of basketball tonight. The Ludington Orioles and the Cadillac Vikings on the boys' side of things. On the girls' side, Ludington at Traverse City Central tonight, playing up there in that great gym. I know Kyle's been in that gym before. Traverse City Central, a lot of history. Used to be the old Traverse City High gym. And greats like Tom Kozelko and Dan Marley have played in that gym for Traverse City. And now it's Traverse City Central. Of course, Traverse City West, a beautiful campus as well. Oh, that's nice as well. I just don't like broadcasting over there. We have all kinds of connection problems over at Traverse City West. Not so at Traverse City Central. All right, back here at Hawley, Grant Williams at the free throw line shooting his second free throw. The Orioles trail 43-41. So even if he makes this, the Orioles still have a chance to hit a three-pointer to send this game to overtime. Free throw is up and good. Williams gets both free throws. We have 11 seconds to go. 3-point lead by Cadillac, and Coach Jamie Sycon wants and gets a timeout. So, again, 8.9 seconds to go. Cadillac 44, Ludington 41. We're going to stay right here, folks. We don't want to miss any action, but we also want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Gertzie, why don't you put the headset on, call the last, do some color commentary with me for the last 8 seconds of this game.
Yeah, I'm here with you.
I'll tell you what, it's been a good one, as it seems like every Ludington Cadillac game is always a good one.
Yeah, Cadillac and Ludington are very similar in their programs, that's for sure. They always have that hard man-to-man defense, and I know Thad's kind of implemented some of that matchup zone that we've been playing, but Cadillac Ludington programs are so similar going back to the days of Coach McDonald and who's their coach now?
Coach Benzenberg.
Benzenberg. So I'm sure they have similar game plans, but this last 10 seconds here is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, Coach Shank really talks highly of Coach Ryan Benzenberg, and he talked very, very highly of Coach McDonald, who unfortunately left us way, way too early.
Yeah, he was a great coach.
Yeah.
He had a couple great sons that were good basketball players, Matt McDonald and Kyle McDonald. They were a heck of ball players.
And his wife, I know, was quite an athlete, and she was a pretty good official. I don't know if she's still officiating or not.
Oh, really?
Yep. All right, here we go. 6 seconds to go. Three-point attempt by Dunsel. Oh, it's just off the mark. Rebound up, no good. And there's the buzzer. Oh, a tough loss for the Ludington Orioles. Oh, there was a three-pointer, but it was in well after the horn right there, Gertzie. Went in by Joe Benz. A tough loss for the Ludington Orioles. They led most of the game, but they fall to the Cadillac Vikings by the score of 44-41 in boys JV basketball action. A great game by the Vikings. Kyle McGowan, who ended up with 25 points. He just took over in the second half. We're going to step aside right now for 2 minutes here on the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned, folks.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Holly Gym, a boisterous Holly Gym. The pep band is here. The Orioles have just entered the court right now, and give you a report on that JV game. Ludington falls by the score of 44-41. Orioles outscored by the Vikings. Huge fourth quarter for Cadillac. They outscore the Orioles 24-11. Scoring tonight for the Vikings: 3, 4, 5, 6 points for Bailey Wade, 25 for Kyle McGowan. A point for Clayton Potvin, 6 for Grant Williams, 2 for Colin Klaus, 2 for Nate Roberts, and 2 for Chase Frolenko. For the Orioles tonight, 4 points for Derek Dunsel, 16 tonight for Daniel Ramirez, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for Robbie Killips. And Luke Hackert had 4, and also 2 points for William Richardson. So a tough loss, 44-41 for the Ludington Orioles JVs. Their first loss of the year, Gertzie.
Hey, first loss is good for teams. You don't want to go undefeated. You got to learn something about yourself, and then you got to learn how you're going to rebound from it. So it's great to have an undefeated season, but at the same time, the next game is going to be a big character game for the Orioles to see how they bounce back. Cadillac's a good basketball program, so I expect more of the same here in the varsity game.
You know, you're going to hear here in a few minutes my pregame interview with Coach Shank, and it seems often that when you're watching Cadillac, it's almost like a mirror watching the Ludington Orioles. The way they play the game, the way they're tough, tenacious defense, and often it seems like the programs mirror each other, Gertzie.
Absolutely. There's a lot of kids that have high motors, that kids that care about the game of basketball. And I can tell you right now, just how Thad's got his program starting when you're in second grade, Cadillac's got the same thing going on. So these are players that have been playing a long, long time. So, and they bought into the program just like the Orioles bought into their program.
Should be one heck of a ball game tonight. This should be an absolute gem, the Orioles and the Vikings. And Gertzie, as well, you know, you've been a big part of that. Usually the road through the districts ends up going through either Cadillac or Ludington. Not every year. I want to make that a, you know, you have a Benzie Central will pop in there one year, though they're in C this year.
Yep.
You'll have a Manistee, although that's been a number of years, so you'll have a Big Rapids. But normally, our district, it's either Ludington or Cadillac getting through. And Ludington's got an impressive string right now. They've got 4 straight districts, and the one year they didn't play, Ludington and Cadillac were set to play each other. But the night before, they got called because of the pandemic.
That's right. And I know when I played back in the mid-2000s, Cadillac was actually up a division, so they weren't even in our district at the time. It was Scottville, Reed City, Benzie, and a few other teams. But it's awesome to see Ludington and Cadillac in the same district. That's good competition before you go north in that regional. So you know you're coming out of that district tested.
And you look right now down in the court, Coach Shank and Coach Benzenberg having a great conversation down there. Both coaches have the utmost respect for each other.
Definitely. And like you said, they have very similar programs. And the late, great Coach McDonald, just shout out to him as well. We know what he meant to Cadillac basketball. And I'm sure Benzenberg, I said that incorrectly, Benzenberg, I'm sure he models his program just like Coach McDonald did.
You know, and the funny thing is, it seems like a lot of the years Cadillac will win the regular season game and Ludington will take the district game.
And maybe that's because Thad's feeling it out, too. I mean, there is such thing as strategy when you're like, don't show them everything you got.
But Cadillac's done that to us, too, where we won the regular season game, and then they've knocked us off in the districts. They had an impressive run here before Ludington got on their run. Cadillac had an impressive run, ending up at the Breslin Center. I know once, maybe twice.
They have the Simmons kid at that time, or Simons, I believe. I think there was a couple of them that went through, and he was a long kid. I think he went and played at Drake.
I think so.
But, yeah, they had some good programs. Obviously, it's just good basketball.
Yep. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And it's great to see Cadillac's radio team here tonight. Bill Barnett and Todd Galnick, a couple of real good people. Always enjoy seeing them. Bill Barnett, the voice of the Cadillac Vikings.
Hey, we got the voice right here. It's the only voice you need to listen to, and that's Todd Scoop Hansen. So don't worry about that. You can give him all the shout-outs you want, Scoop.
Well, thank you, Gertzie, on that. That's awfully nice. Yeah, should be, again, one heck of a ball game here tonight. And we've got, we should have Coach Sycon should be making his way up here shortly. Although, like I said, it was a tough loss. He may be talking a little bit longer with his boys. I'm looking right now at the last report I got. And let's see here. We know our JV girls won up at Traverse City Central tonight. And we'll be getting reports from Tammy Banstra on the girls' varsity game tonight. Our freshmen win, and they win by the score of 37-21. Our JV win 32-25, our JV girls. Our JV boys fall here 44-41.
Yeah, Scoop, it's good to hear the Old Funk Band in here tonight.
On a Tuesday night.
This shows
you the importance when Cadillac comes to town. What a non-conference rivalry this is. And Ludington and Cadillac used to be conference rivals in the old North Central B back in the, I want to say 1950s. I know it was definitely through the 1960s.
Okay.
And then in the late 60s, the Seaway Conference came about.
I mean, that's why I got your brain here to tell us about anything before 1990s. And I love high school basketball when you get two great teams that really want to win. They have similar programs. I'm excited to watch this
is our
game.
last year in the Lakes 8. Next year we go to the West Michigan Conference. Right now, Coach Jamie Sycon here. We're going to talk to him for about just a short little conversation here with Coach Sycon. And Coach Sycon has the headset right now. And I know Coach, really a gut-wrenching, heartbreaking loss. A gut-wrenching, heartbreaking loss for your boys tonight. First loss of the season. They fall 44-41 to Cadillac. Cadillac, the hot hand, Kyle McGowan, who had a huge second half, had a huge fourth quarter, ends up with 25 points.
Yeah, you know, we just got to be more physical. You know, we knew it was going to be a physical game. It really hurt us yesterday not being able to practice. And, like I said, those guys practiced yesterday. So that hurt us a little bit right there. We just have to learn how to box out and be more physical. It's third game in a row that we've had a big lead in the fourth quarter. We were lucky enough in the first two, but like I told them, Scoop, we either win or we learn. We didn't lose that game. We don't lose here. We either win or we learn. So we got some stuff to go work on tomorrow and get after it.
Coach Gertz even said, he goes, a lot of times when you lose a game, it's tough, but you learn a lot more from the games you lose.
Yep.
In many cases.
Yeah, we had our chances. I'm not a guy who normally says this, but, when the ball game's down like that, I think that was the officials should have let the kids play, and it shouldn't come down to the hands of off the ball foul right there.
I saw you talking to the official over there on that one.
But it is what it is. I'm not blaming it on them. We put ourselves in that position to be there. We got the ball where we wanted. We talked about we'll get down here, we'll call timeout. We got the play we wanted. We had a couple of options to three-pointer to tie the game, Derek Dunsel's a 90% shooter from three.
It was right on, Coach. From our angle here, it looked like it was going in.
90% shooter from three. He hits that. We're in overtime, and,
It was right on line. It was just a little short.
Yep. We get the rebound, and, I said we get the rebound. We got to look to – that's why my guys were in the corners. We got to look the spot and get it right back out. But, hey, we had our opportunities, and we can learn from it, This team doesn't change how I feel about this team. This team is a very, very good basketball team. Their goals were to go undefeated, and that's a very high goal. And, it's tough to do. People want us. We're Ludington, man.
Yeah, they gave their all tonight. That Cadillac-Ludington rivalry, it is a heck of a rivalry. One last thing I want to say, Coach. That chemistry between Daniel Ramirez and Robbie Killips and Ramirez, what a chemistry those two have playing together.
Yeah, we're doing, it's great chemistry, and with Gage Jones moving up to varsity, it's really let some guys play and show what they can do, and they've been doing great, man. We're 8-1, there's nothing to hang our heads about right there.
Yeah.
It's a great team. We got work to do. We got West Michigan Christian on Friday. They can think about it tonight. Tomorrow's a new day. We learn from it, and we're going to get right after it again tomorrow and hopefully get to West Michigan Christian and start this streak all over again.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for coming up right now in a tough loss, but one they'll learn from, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. You're great.
You're welcome. Thanks, Coach Jamie Syka and his team. A gut-wrenching 44-41 loss to Cadillac tonight. Now we're going to step aside, folks. When we come back, we will have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way. Stay tuned. Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to Ludington Oriole varsity basketball action. The Orioles hosting the Cadillac Vikings tonight here at Holly Gym. And earlier I talked to Oriole head coach Thad Shank, and here's what he had to say about tonight's game. This is the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Thad Shank, tonight, your boys, a big non-conference game at Holly against the Cadillac Vikings. And Vikings are a really, really good non-conference rival to your Orioles, former conference opponents when the old days of the North Central B, but it seems like every year, almost every year, Ludington and Cadillac are battling for a district title as well against each other.
Yeah, Cadillac takes pride in their basketball, just like Ludington takes pride in their basketball. They always have excellent athletes with great technique, and they're very, very well coached, going back to Jeff McDonald, but now Coach Benzenberg now. I mean, they're just a very well-coached team. They guard in the half court as well as anybody we see. They play probably better together on the offensive end in the half court as well as anybody we see. And they've got talent. The gentleman kid, 3-year starter, 6'8", can handle the ball, can shoot it, can post, can do a little bit of everything. Fairly similar player to Peyton Lacombe a little bit. It should be a good matchup with those two guys tonight.
Some great battles over the years between Orioles and Vikings. They often seem, Coach Shank, to be a mirror image of Ludington, the way they play defense and offense.
Well, we do things in a little different style, but if we can be compared to Cadillac as far as our program and, the way they do things right, then that's a compliment. Have a heck of a lot of respect for their basketball program, and we're in for a great battle tonight.
Vikings currently 7-3 overall on the season, 4-1 leading the Big North Conference, coming off a tough loss against Traverse City West, 35-28 the other night. They should be really gunning for your Orioles tonight.
Yeah, well, the Genema kid, their number one option, did not play in that game versus West. So, if he's playing, they're not losing that game against West. So I'm not sure why that he wasn't playing, but we'll see tonight. But really good team offensively, like I said, in the half court. Really, they're going to set more screens. They're going to give us more action to guard than any team we've seen to this point. You got to stay solid on defensively, and you really have to outlast them. We would rather this game be a faster paced and up and down tempo game tonight. They love to grind. They'll run the ball down the floor, but they love to grind it out on offense and control the game with their offense, which is hard sometimes if you can't turn a team over to prevent that slower paced game. I think if we can make it faster tonight, that will be to our advantage. If we get caught in their style of game, I think that's Cadillac's advantage.
Your team coming off an impressive victory at the Tiger Den against the Muskegon Heights Tigers on Friday to move to 5-0 in the Lake State Conference, take sole possession of first place, 6-4 overall. You had a really nice game the other night. You had 4 of your players in double figures, Coach, and I know that has to make you feel pretty good.
Well, offensive balance is always good. I like it when we're playing together, whether we have offensive balance or not. And I think of late we've been playing a little bit better together and sharing the ball and working with one another. You can play together and you can have 2 guys that, are in the high 20s and nobody else is in double figures, or you can, play together and share the ball. And, if you have more options or more kids that the defense has to worry about who can score the ball, that's always going to be positive for you. So, no, some good signs.
And your starting lineup for tonight against the Cadillac Vikings.
Tonight at the guards, we will start. David Schillinger and Cole Anthus. At the forwards, we will start Dylan Eaton and Peyton Lacombe, and at the center, we'll start Matthew Westhouse.
Good luck, Coach, to you and the Orioles. It'll be a whale of a ball game tonight against the Vikings at Hawley Gym. We'll talk to you after the game. Go O's.
Thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, the OSN in conjunction with WMOM. Big non-conference game tonight. The Ludington Orioles hosting the Cadillac Vikings. And at this time, we are going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have the PM Builders starting lineups coming your way. Stay tuned, O's fans.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium, the O-Funk performing our national anthem here. And look at the fans coming in, Gertzie. Reminds you of your days probably when you played.
Yeah, it's good to see a full crowd out here tonight.
Definitely. Again, we thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, and here are your starting lineups. First for the Cadillac Vikings, 7-3 on the year, 4-1 in the Big North Conference. They are currently the leaders of that conference. Starting at the guards, number 5, Jaden Montag, a 6'3" junior. The other guard, number 34, Tegan Baker, a 6'1" junior. The center, number 40, Connor McGowan, a 6'7" senior. The forwards, number 32, Charlie Howell, a 6'5" sophomore. And number 21, Cadillac's big guy, Cole Genema, a 6'9" senior. Again, the Vikings leading the Big North Conference. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe and Noah Lehman, managed by Speedy Lopez. Starting at the guards, number 2, Cole Anthus, a 5'7" junior. And number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, a 5'8" sophomore. The starting center tonight for the Orioles, number 52, Matthew Westhouse, a 6'8" junior. The forwards, number 23, Dylan Eaton, a 6'1" senior. And number 42, Peyton Lacombe, a 6'8" senior. I did not mention Cadillac, coached by Ryan Benzenberg, assisted by John Emmington, Jason Main, and managed by Caleb Benzenberg and Caden Benzenberg. Gertzie, you ready? A Tuesday night at Hawley, January 25th. And I want to wish my dad a happy belated birthday. I was with him yesterday. Yesterday was his 81st birthday, so happy birthday to my dad, Jim Hansen. Love you, Pops, and glad that Michelle and I were able to have a birthday dinner with you and Ma last night at the house.
Happy birthday. That's awesome. 81.
81, yep.
Going strong, baby.
Awesome. Here we go, Gertzie. Cadillac and Ludington, these longtime rivals.
Let's get it going here. Tuesday night at Holy Gym. Looks like Levi ended up starting instead of Westhouse tonight.
Oh, Dad's made a late switch. He threw me a curve. Sometimes he does. He likes to keep me on my toes. Levi Lehman, where's number 11? He's a 6'1" junior. He will be starting in place of Big Country Matthew Westhouse. First shot up, no good there. That shot was put up by number 40, Connor McGowan. Now Cadillac steals the ball. Genema with it, the big guy, and he'll take it in. No good. Rebound to the shortest guy in the court, Cole Anthus.
Shortest guy, biggest heart.
Oh, an over and back violation right there.
I don't know if I agree with that. It didn't look like he got over half court before he threw that pass.
I agree with you, Gertzie.
That was pretty close.
On the one hand, you'd like to see Cole maintain that. He is our guard. Mm-hmm. You know, not that Peyton can more than carry his own, you know.
Absolutely.
Bringing the ball up floor right there, but Cole was just about to half court when he let that go. And anyway, nonetheless, we're back to action here. Cadillac with the basketball. We're 40 seconds into the game. No score yet. And with the ball for Cadillac, number 5, Jaden Montag. Montag's shot is good. Cadillac draws first blood here.
Yeah, that was a good drive there by Montag.
Schillinger with the ball for the Orioles. He had 19 the other night at the Tiger Den against Heights. The Orioles 65-61 victory over the Tigers. Lacombe with a nice move, shot up. Good! Peyton Lacombe. Nice power move there, Gertzie.
Yeah, he attacked Genema here on the dribble, and it looked pretty good. I think they're a little gracious on Genema's height at 6'9".
Yeah.
Him and Peyton almost look like they're the same height.
Now there's a move right there. Up, no good. Levi Lehman, who's only 6'1", but I'll tell you what, he more than makes up for that with his athleticism and his jumping ability. He's strong at the center position.
Yeah, and he's aggressive. That's the biggest thing.
Lehman, nice move. Now he'll dish it to Eaton. Dylan Eaton on the near baseline in the paint. And now he'll give it. There goes Lacombe. No good. Tipped by Lehman, but ending up with it for Cadillac, number 32. That's Charlie Howell.
I don't think Levi knew how open he was when he drove that first ball.
Traveling violation on Cadillac. 2-2, Ludington and Cadillac, 6:12 to go in the opening quarter. Student section with a whiteout tonight.
I love it. You can just feel the energy in this building right now.
Oh, Funk is here, the Oriole Pep Band. Big game, big game. I mean, that's one of the games you always circle, isn't it, Gertzie?
Absolutely.
The Cadillac
game. You want to win.
Three-pointer by Lacombe. Good! Peyton Lacombe, nothing but net from 3. Ludington up 5-2. Peyton Lacombe has all 5 of the Oriole points.
When your best player is coming out and he's shooting well and he's coming out intense, it's going to be a good night.
Cadillac with the ball. Montag, his shot, no good. Rebound to Cole Anthus.
Pretty sure Cole's got 3 rebounds already tonight.
Cole now, he'll give it to Schillinger. Schillinger out to Dylan Eaton. Eaton will take the 3. No good. Rebound to Cadillac's Charlie Howell. And now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Eaton.
Dylan's more than capable of making that shot, and I'm not saying it's a bad shot. It's just a bad shot for where they were at in the possession. They got the ball, swinging the ball. He had a guy, he had a hand in his face. Don't get me wrong, he's more than capable of making that shot, but swing the ball on that.
Now we got a double team here. Double team on the Vikings. Look at this. Look at this pressure. And it forces a steal by Schillinger. Schillinger, shot blocked right there in the block by number 32, Charlie Howell. Ludington 5, Cadillac 2, 5:17 left in the opening quarter. Orioles 6-4 on the year, 5-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference, leading their conference. Cadillac 7-3 on the year, 4-1 leading the Big North Conference. Lehman now saved there by Anthus. Back to Lehman. Levi Lehman with it. He'll give it. Ball out of bounds. It's last touch by Cadillac. Looks like Cadillac, you're right, Gertz. It looks like they got some new jerseys.
Yeah,
they're pretty sharp.
I like them.
Cadillac blue jerseys, and they got blue numerals and lettering, and they are trimmed in gold. You say gold?
Yeah, gold, or I don't want to say maize around here, but
Ludington in their white jerseys tonight. Orange lettering, orange numerals trimmed in black. All right, Ludington with the ball. Lacombe will take the shot. God! Boy, just floating right in the paint right there. Peyton Lacombe.
When Peyton puts his mind to it and he can drive, jump stop in the lane and go up, he's tough to stop.
Ludington leads 7-2, 4:54 to go in the opening quarter. Foul, and boy, there was a couple of new Orioles coming into the game. We didn't even see it, Gertzy.
No, that was quick.
Big Country's in the game now. Number 52, Matthew Westhouse, 6'8" junior. We thought he was starting tonight. Like I said, Coach, when I talked to him earlier, had Westhouse starting, but he instead goes to Levi Lehman. Also in number 21, Aiden Gilchrist. There's a shot up, three-pointer there. Give it to Cole Genema, his first points of the game. He's the Cadillac's All-State candidate. Nice move by Schillinger. Shot good!
Nice take.
And he's fouled. What a move there by Sunshine Schillinger.
That's a lot of strength right there, Scoop. Driving the ball in the lane, getting hammered on the arm, and still putting it up and in.
David is so good at doing that, Gertzy. The way he can drive and create.
Slashes. He does a great job.
Yep. Draws a foul, or he'll kick the pass out for a nice assist to one of his teammates.
It's fun to watch.
Free throw, no good. Rebound.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on big Matthew Westhouse. I don't know.
They had him boxed down. That was a tough one.
Okay. So also on the court for the Orioles right now, number 21, Aiden Gilchrist, a 6-foot junior. And number 5, Spencer Holmes, a 5'8" sophomore. Our Safe Harbor Credit Union player in the spotlight tonight is Chase Hackert. You'll hear his interview at the half. There's Genema gets it back, and now he'll kick it to Montag. Montag shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound, up and in by Charlie Howell, 6'5" sophomore, good-looking ball player. Gilchrist.
Got to get those rebounds.
Yep. 9-7, 2-point Oriole lead. There's Schillinger in the paint now to Gilchrist. Now over to Holmes, back to Lacombe. Lacombe's pass. Oh, look at the hustle there. However, it's Montag, good job there. What a good job by Schillinger there to knock the ball away from Montag. You know, I think Montag's got one of the more unique hairstyles I've seen this season. Yeah. We've seen some man buns. We've seen some other unique styles, but right now, the Cadillac Vikings, Jaden Montag, the most unique hairstyle I've seen this year.
Yeah, that hair is definitely up there. I like the blonde mixed in with the brown out there.
All right. Cadillac with the ball. Ludington leads 9-7. Genema, his shot, no good. Rebound, Lacombe. His pass, though, picked off by, that's not Montag. Shot up, no good. Lacombe hustling for it and ends up to Gilchrist. Oh, it passed too much, though. Aiden Gilchrist passed too much there for Matthew Westhouse. A lot going on, Gertzy, right now.
Yeah, that's a lot of hustle. That's a lot of hustle by Peyton on the far end, but that's 2 turnovers in a row by Peyton. He's too good of a player to be doing that, so he's got to shake these off early, but he also had Peyton streaking on the opposite side of the floor.
Ludington leads 9-7, 3:27 to go in the opening quarter. Genema with it. His shot, no good. Rebound to Holmes. Holmes ahead now to Schillinger. David just gets it to Westhouse before he stepped out of bounds. Three-pointer. Good! Peyton Lacombe, his second 3 of the first quarter, and the Orioles lead 12-7.
Great look by Westhouse there as well to find Peyton, and Peyton catching the ball ready to shoot.
Lacombe already with 10 points in his first quarter. Cadillac back the other way, no good, but a long rebound right there. Genema has it. Genema shot up and in. Boy, he's a tough ball player.
He's athletic. He's very similar. Him and Peyton have similar games. I can tell you that right now.
Ludington leads 12-9. Genema with 5 first quarter points. Holmes now. Schillinger three-pointer. No good. Rebound to the Vikings. Charlie Howell.
One of the things that isn't going to be in the stat book, Spencer Holmes does such a good job getting players open, attacking the lane. Like David Schillinger had a wide open three there because of what Spencer Holmes did, which a lot of people don't see that, but he's a special player. He needs more minutes.
This could be, we say this a lot, or we say that, oh, look at that bad miss right there. Oh, Cadillac with an offensive rebound and a foul called. Is that just a case there of a bad box out, Gertzie?
Yeah, as I give Spencer Holmes a compliment, he lets his guy get an offensive rebound and he fouls him, but I just think that's just a case of bad luck on a box out.
At the line for Cadillac, number 3, Aiden Gurdon, who's checked into the game, 6'1" senior. He was their quarterback on their football team 2 very good years, including his junior year when they were state runner-up, falling in the Division IV final to Detroit Country Day.
You know he's an athlete.
Yes.
You know, I'm assuming that he's probably a pretty good leader as well if he's their quarterback.
Also into the Cadillac lineup, checking back in number 40, Connor McGowan. Number 2, Eli Main. Second shot by Gurdon, good. Gurdon gets 1 of 2. Ludington leads 12-10, 2:12 to go in this open quarter. Lacombe with it. Lacombe, little fadeaway, short. Rebound to Connor McGowan. He'll outlet it now to Howell. Cadillac, a very, very talented team. Coach Shank talks very highly of this team. Playing that Big North Conference. There's a three-point attempt. Good. Give it to Aiden Gurdon with the three-pointer. Now Cadillac on top, 13-12.
That's good offense. Inside out, you got an open three. Can't be upset by that, but we just got to play a little better defense on closeouts.
Lacombe with it. Again, we talked earlier, Gertzie, how all these teams are mirrors of each other in many regards.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're attacking the hole right now, and we've been playing a lot of man-to-man.
Oh, nice move there by Peyton Lacombe, but he can't get it to go.
Travel.
And now a traveling violation on the Vikings. Much to the chagrin of Cadillac coach Ryan Benzenberg. Cadillac 13, Ludington 12, 1:24 to go in this first quarter.
I'm curious to see when Ludington starts mixing up their defenses. We haven't been in our matchup 1-3-1 zone. We haven't been in our full court 1-2-2 press. We've been doing a lot of man-to-man right now, so I'm curious to see when Thad switches it up.
Gage Jones in the game for the Orioles, number 54. He is a sophomore, 5'11" sophomore. He was 54. Jones with the ball. He's out there right now with Aiden Gilchrist, Peyton Lacombe, Dylan Eaton, and Levi Lehman. Gage Jones. Oh, Jones there, a little no-look pass, but a little too much on that. He's trying to get the ball to Levi Lehman.
It was a good look. It was a little low for Levi, but it was still a good look.
Looks like we have 9 and 10 sports here tonight.
See that? They know when big games are being played.
Yeah, Ludington Cadillac. And this could very well be a preview, Gertzie, of the district championship game right here. I got to take a look and see which bracket they're both in, and that's Aiden Gurdon with another 3. 7 points in the first quarter for Aiden Gurdon. Jones now is going to be called for the travel.
Just trying to do too much.
Yeah. Orioles got off to a nice lead right here, but Cadillac has come back, and Orioles have been a little bit cold the last few minutes.
Yep.
Right now, Cadillac leads 16-12.
See if we start trapping just over half court.
You always say, Gertzie, it's a game of runs.
Absolutely.
Three-pointer Montag, no good. Rebound Cadillac, however, Gurdon with it. Now Gurdon has it now. His shot, no good. And again, Cadillac on the boards. Coach Shank's not going to be happy about that. Getting the basket, Eli Main.
A lot of offensive rebounds happening right now for Cadillac. Ludington needs to box out. They need to find a body.
And I saw way too much of that, Gertzie, in the Motor City Roundball Classic, the 2 games there. Jones with it now to Lehman. Lehman will give it back now. Shot up, 3 seconds to go, off the mark, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of 1 from Holly Jim, your score, the Cadillac Vikings 18, the Ludington Orioles 12. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN in conjunction with WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. Cadillac 18, Ludington 12 as we begin play here in the second quarter. We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Ludington basketball to begin play here in the second quarter. Report from Tammy Banstra and Sarah Laird. Ludington girls at Traverse City Central. Ludington leads at the half over Traverse City Central 19-15. So again, the Orioles up 19-15 at Traverse City Central girls varsity basketball action. 3-second violation on the Orioles.
Yeah, Dylan got caught there in the lane, and nobody did much to help him out there to get open. I know Schillinger slipped, but, man, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this year he's been slipping a lot more or falling or getting on the ground a lot more.
He's definitely been on the floor a lot more this year.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's just people trying to knock him around or.
Yeah, Thad has said that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I asked Thad about that, like the fifth game of the year during a pregame coaches interview, and yeah. All right, Cadillac on the attack. They lead 18-12. Now Cadillac turns the ball over. We want to thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. They construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call, 231-398-7463. Schillinger, shot up, no good, and rebound to Genema. I tell you what, there's been a cold streak for the Orioles now. Lid on the basket as Cadillac. There's a shot up. Montag, no good. Montag, offensive rebound. Schillinger ends up with the Orioles got a 2-on-1 here. Ahead, up. Oh, too much on the shot there by Cole Anthus. And here comes Cadillac in a hurry. Montag, he'll dish it now. 3-point attempt up. Good. And that was put up and in by Eli Main.
Ludington's just got to slow it down right now. Our up-paced tempo right now isn't paying off. We're getting bad shots. We're forcing shots. Just got to slow down, run our offense.
Lehman now pick up his dribble. He'll give it to Cole Anthus. His three-pointer way off the mark. Rebound to Cadillac. That's Eli Main with it. Ludington trails 21-12. Here's a shot up by Cadillac. No good. Rebound to Genema. Right now, Cadillac, Genema shot no good. But the ball tipped there by Westhouse that ends up with Dylan Eaton. Now Eaton, tried to go through a pair of Cadillac defenders there. Cadillac on the steal and the basket. And right now, the Cadillac is having their way with the Orioles.
Yeah, Thad's probably going to get a timeout here pretty quick, but they got to slow down. We're out of control on a lot of possessions right now.
That last basket scored by Gavin Getz, 6'5" freshman for Cadillac, Gertzy.
Freshman on varsity for Cadillac, That's pretty impressive.
And now Ludington comes down and misses another shot. Wouldn't want to see the Orioles shooting percentage right now.
No, it's not pretty. We started out hot, but we got to get more scoring than Peyton Lacombe.
Now looks like Cadillac's content to slow things down a little bit. Ludington in a 2-3 right now. Shot up and in by Genema. Right now, Cadillac cannot miss, and if they do miss, they're getting second and third looks right now.
Yeah, Westy's got to get out on that.
How long can Coach Shank afford to keep Lacombe on the bench, Gertzy?
Not long. He'll be in here in a second. It's not like he was in foul trouble.
There's a shot up. No good. Westy overlaid it. We were just, you can't really say there's a lid on the basket. Now we're not getting really the looks we want right now. And Cadillac comes right back. Long rebound there to miss the shot. A rebound to Cole Anthus. Ludington trails 25-12. 5:03 to go in the opening half. Lehman with it. Lehman in the lane, left hand, no good. And the Orioles, I would not even want to venture right now how far, Gertzy, how long it's been since they last scored.
Yeah, it's just hard because even I know Levi is a great player, and that's a good shot a lot of times for Levi, but so early in the possession, and he's shooting a left-hand hook with a hand in his face, is we got to run some offense. We got to attack gaps, attack the lane, and hit some open shots, but at the same time, we're just not running our plays. We're not running our offense.
Officials timeout here. Looks like the Vikings number 3, Aiden Gurdon, Might have took one right there in the mush.
Yeah, I think he got a little elbow to the face there.
Full timeout on the court. Ludington trails 25-12. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Holly Gym. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Gerzinski, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman. Ludington trails 25-12. The Orioles were down 18-12 at the end of one. Ludington came out here. They had like a 12-4 lead at one point, Gertzie. It's been all Cadillac since.
Yeah, we've gotten sloppy offensively. We aren't getting great shots, and we're giving up a lot of offensive rebounds.
All right, Cadillac with the basketball. Now a foul will be called, I believe, on Gage Jones. On the court for Ludington right now, you got Peyton Lacombe, Gage Jones, Aiden Gilchrist, Spencer Holmes, and David Schillinger.
I think this is a lot of offensive firepower, but we're giving up a lot of height too. So I'm going to guess that we're going to spread out the court, penetrate and pitch, and try to hit some open threes here.
All right, Cadillac with the ball. There's a shot blocked right there. Cadillac gets it back, however. We're going to do our best here. These numbers are somewhat a little difficult to read for Cadillac.
Yeah,
it's a blue on blue right there. Now a foul will be called on Gage Jones, and being fouled right there was Gavin Getz, Cadillac 6'5" freshman. Interesting chant there by the student section.
Is that we want new stripes?
We want new stripes. That's why I don't think I've heard that one this year.
That's pretty funny.
4:21 to go in this opening half. Ludington has not scored in the second quarter. Cadillac basketball. 6 team fouls called on the Orioles. Only 1 thus far on Cadillac. There's a steal by Schillinger. Schillinger one-on-one. Shot up, no good. Rebound up, no good. Rebound to Cadillac.
Yeah, I'm surprised there was no foul, at least on that second one.
Cadillac works the ball inside now.
Man.
Wow, they're going to call a foul on that and that one down at this end.
Yeah, that's difficult. I'm sure Thad will say something here. He's got to pick and choose the right spots.
Yeah, foul call on Aiden Gilchrist. That was a ticky-tack call right there.
Yeah, now they're in the 1-1.
17 fouls called on the Orioles, just 1 thus far on Cadillac.
Yeah, and there's 2 ways to look at it. I know Ludington plays aggressive defense.
These teams both play aggressive defense.
Absolutely.
We've said how many times they're mirrors of each other.
I think they've missed some on both ends most likely, but at the same time, I mean, after Schillinger's last play down here, I mean, it's tough to come back and see a ticky-tack foul on the other end.
At the free throw line for Cadillac, number 32, Charlie Howell. His free throw, no good.
Over the back.
Rebound to Genema right there. There's the shot blocked, and Ludington has it. Lacombe has it.
All right, let's get back into our offense.
Here we go. 3:52 to go. Ludington trails 25-12. Lacombe will give it to Gage Jones. Jones at the free throw line. They'll work it around now. Holmes now, and they're going to. We got a foul on Cadillac.
Yep.
It's going to be called on number 33, Gavin Getz.
Yeah, and the offense that we're running right now, I think, is going to be our best bet to get some quick points because we're spacing them out. We're getting 5 out. We're penetrating pitching. We've got to make sure that lane is clear, especially if somebody like Peyton's going to drive the lane here.
Schillinger will get the ball into Gage Jones. Gage now in the paint. He'll dish it now to Schillinger. Schillinger goes baseline. Ball stripped right there, fought for. And great job there by Eli Main.
Yeah, that was good defense.
Yeah, Main will give it up now to Cole Genema. Cadillac leads 25-12, 3:20 to go in the opening half. Genema with it. Cadillac's big guy loses control.
That was not tipped.
That was not deflected.
That's
Boy, that terrible call by the officials there. That ball was not deflected. They called it a deflection, and justice is served there.
Yeah.
The Orioles will get the ball back.
It's poetic justice for you right there. But, yeah, that ball was not tipped. And now the refs are talking to the fans.
Wow.
I just don't think that.
That's that official must have some real rabbit ears there, Gertzy.
Yeah, you don't want a ref turning around and talking to the student section.
All right, 25-12. Cadillac leads. 3 minutes to go in this opening half. Gage Jones with it. Eaton. Now over to Lacombe. Back to Anthus to Eaton. Dylan Eaton now to Peyton Lacombe. Lacombe. Nice move in the lane. No! Peyton Lacombe. First points of the second quarter by the Orioles, and they come from Peyton Lacombe. 2:39 to go. They come at Ludington trails 25-14.
Yeah, Peyton gets in the lane. It's hard to stop.
Three-pointer put up there by Genema, no good. Offensive rebound. Well, rebound actually to Gage Jones. There we go. Gage with it now. Let's see if the Orioles can make a run here. Oh, foul called on Cadillac.
Trying to catch up the fouls here.
2:22 to go. I'd like to send a shout out to Jay Cortland. He's about as big a sports fan as I am, big as a high school sports fan as well.
Okay.
Jay Cortland listening to the game tonight. I was introduced to Jay, who's a Montague graduate and a big Montague Wildcat fan, by, shot up. In and out there by Eaton.
Good shot.
Okay. All right, here comes Cadillac. Now, again, the Orioles lead 25-14. Ron Smolin introduced me to Jay Cortland, and Ron Smolin, a member of the Medicine Men, a group that played at Coach Thad Shank's wedding reception.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Ron was a high school baseball, football opponent of mine.
Okay.
His brother John was an all-state running back at Whitehall back in the early 80s. Ron was a tremendous athlete as well. All right, back to action here. 2 minutes to go. Ludington trails 25-14. Eaton with it now to Gage Jones. Ludington swinging the ball rather nicely right now. There's Eaton, his shot, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 34, Tegan Baker. Baker will get the ball ahead now to Aiden Gurdon. Now to Jaden Montag. I'd like to send a shout out to all the Oriole fans tuned into the OSN tonight, as well as all the Cadillac Viking fans who are tuned into the OSN or listening to WMOM. Of course, they are also listening to their radio team, Bill Barnett and Todd Galnick, who are here tonight. Good to see Bill and Todd.
Man, we just keep giving up a lot of offensive boards right now, Scoop. We got to find bodies when those shots go up.
1:10 to go in this opening half. Cadillac leads 25-14. Shot up good. Make that 28-14 as Cole Genema gets the three-pointer.
Genema's got a pure shot.
There's a steal by Montag. Montag will take it in for the layup.
That's just a lazy pass right there,
lazy
Scoop.
pass, as you said. And this Cadillac team is as good as advertised, Gertzy.
Yeah, definitely. They play great defense and they're aggressive, but Ludington's just as good as this team.
Yep.
We're playing lazy. We're not going through our offensive sets, and that's what's going to happen, and you're going to get run out of the gym.
We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways. You can give Mike a call, 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, now located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And also a shout out to Crown and Cork. They were a great sponsor for us. The first year under new management there, Linda and Brian Matson. Crown and Cork located at 502 West Loomis. Thank you for sponsoring the Orioles here through the Orioles Sports Network.
All right, Scoop. 48 seconds left. Let's get a small run in us. If we can somehow get this down to 12 points, I think that we'll be satisfied going into the half.
All right, Gertzy, let's hope for that. Gilchrist with it now to Schillinger. Gilchrist and Schillinger playing a little pitch and catch now to Holmes. 31 seconds to go. They'll go to Lacombe. Gilchrist will fake the three. He'll dish it. Three-pointer. Lacombe up and in and out. No good. Oh, darn, that was halfway down and spit back out. Now Montag has it for Cadillac.
That was a great offensive set. You got Aiden driving the lane, kicking it out to Peyton for a wide open three. It just didn't go in, but that's a great offensive set.
All right, now Cadillac with the ball, looking to take the last shot of the opening half. 7 seconds to go. Montag with it. Montag will take the shot, in and out, no good. Rebound, Lacombe. Lacombe will get off a desperation shot, no good. And at the half here from Holly Jim, your score, the Cadillac Vikings 30, the Ludington Orioles 14. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Holly Gymnasium. The Ludington Orioles trail the Cadillac Vikings 30-14 at the intermission. The Orioles, after being outscored 18-12 in the first quarter, well, they were outscored 12-2, Gertzie, in that second quarter. Our only points coming on a bucket by Peyton Lacombe. Peyton, in the first half, had 12 of the Orioles' 14 points. The only other points coming from David Schillinger. The only real good thing about the first half, with Peyton scoring 12 points, he has now moved into 19th place on the Orioles' all-time scoring list, surpassing Josh Holmes. There's a name from the past.
Yeah.
He surpasses Josh Holmes, who had 857 career points. Josh graduated in 1999. Peyton Lacombe now with 859 and moving, and he's really close to moving in up one more place. He's just got to get a couple more points to pass the great Van Tillotson, a 1962 first-team All-Stater. Van ended up 862 points. And then your teammate, Steve Kratz, will be after that.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be seeing Kratzy this weekend, so I'll be telling him he's moving down on the list here pretty quick. But Kratzy was a heck of a player back in 06. A lot of people enjoyed watching him play.
Yeah. Report from Traverse City Central at the half. Girls varsity basketball. Ludington leads the Trojans by the score of 19-15. And again, thank you to Sarah Laird for reporting those scores. We had Sarah and Tammy Banskra. Tammy gave me some of the JV scores. Our JV ended up winning. We want to thank Smith and Eddie's our postgame. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Right now we're going to listen to the interview I did not too long ago with Ludington Oriole Chase Hackert. Stay tuned, those fans. This is the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game against the Cadillac Vikings is Chase Hackert. Chase is a junior. He wears jersey number 15, and he plays the guard position. Chase, what does it mean to you being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
It means a lot to me, just being with my teammates and just playing for Coach Shank and just, getting after it every day on defense and just doing whatever it takes. So it's a lot of fun.
Your favorite part of the game, and what do you feel is the strongest or best trait about the way you do play the game?
I'd have to say my favorite part of the game is just being energetic and getting after it on defense. And I feel like I do a lot of that in practice. And then when I get in a game, that's what I strive to do. So I feel like I do that a lot.
What do you feel are the team strengths of this year's squad and team goals?
I think we're starting to score more points now and just shoot the ball really well. And I think we're going to start we've been getting after it a lot better on defense these last couple of games, so that's helped a lot.
Your favorite restaurant here in Ludington, and why?
I'm going to have to say Applebee's, just because we all go there after games. That's where everyone's going after the girls' game, boys' game,
Okay.
so that's where we're all going.
I think between Applebee's and El Rancho, I think those two are the favorite restaurants of the boys' players. And a lot of the girls have mentioned those restaurants as well over there on Coach Warren Stowe's team. Favorite sports movie?
I'm going to have to say Space Jam. I love watching Michael Jordan and those guys. So.
Another consensus pick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the last 3 boys I've interviewed, yourself, Cole Anthus, and Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, all 3 of you have picked Space Jam. All right. Hobbies?
I like to go fishing a lot and hunt and just snowboard, and I like doing a lot of stuff outdoors. So anything outdoors, I love to do.
Very nice. Favorite class and teacher at Ludington High School?
I love going to math class with Mrs. Stone. She always is helping me in math, and then 0 hour with Mr. Kirby. I've always done that every year with him and 0 hour. So I love doing that.
All right, now Chase, last year you played up on the varsity football team some. You got a snap at, more than a few snaps at quarterback. You played the majority of the game at quarterback up at Lake City in that game. You were one of 7 Oriole football players to take a snap at the quarterback position. But unfortunately this past year you were injured very early in the season. And tell the listeners and the watchers about that.
I don't know, it was just pretty frustrating. It happened first game of the season, and then I don't know, I'm just glad to be back playing sports again, and it's a great feeling to be playing again at full strength. So
Your plans for spring sports?
I think I'm going to do baseball in the spring, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to do baseball.
All right, very good. And a role model or person that you admire or look up to, Chase?
I really look up to my dad and my grandparents, and they've always been a great role model for me to look at. So,
anybody watching or listening to tonight's broadcast you want to say hello to or send out a shout to?
I'll send a shout out to my Grandma Sue, Aunt Carol, and Grandpa Roy down in the Florida Keys, and so.
All right, well, thanks, Chase, and congratulations on being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game against the Cadillac Vikings here at Hawley Gym, and all the best to you and the O's this season. Go get them, O's.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym, where Ludington trails 30-14 at the half to the Cadillac Vikings. Fun interview there with Chase Hackert, and after the interview was over, Gertzie, I asked him, I said, Chase, has anybody ever approached you and said that you remind them of the actor Aidan Quinn? And he gave me a real quizzical look. He said, Scoop, who's Aidan Quinn?
Right.
And I said, well, I watched the movie Legends of the Fall and also A River Runs Through It, 2 of my favorite Aidan Quinn movies, and also the movie Reckless, which was a great 1980s movie starring Aidan Quinn and Daryl Hannah.
That's a little before Chase's time, Scoop.
A little bit. But it's great. All these interviewing all these boys and girls players. I really enjoy doing that and have a lot of fun with it. And Gertzie, what do we got to do here to get back in this game? It just seems Cadillac, they beat us last year in the regular season, and then we went to their home court and won a thriller on Sunshine Schillinger's buzzer beater there. Awesome. Well, it wasn't. They had still 1.2 seconds to go, but Schillinger hit that game-winning shot last year in the district championship game, and I think Cadillac, I'm sure they circled the Ludington game right after that.
Yeah, the obvious thing is rebounding, right? If we're not going to defensive rebound, we're going to give them 2-3 opportunities on the offensive end. They're going to kill you because this is too talented of a team. We also need to make sure we're running our offensive sets and we're not taking the first shot that's given to us. And Thad always preaches, give up a good shot for a great shot. You need to know what those are when you're on the offensive end. So we still got to run in this. I know we're down 16 right now, but you get that down to 10 with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter,
Then
get it down to 5 and let it go.
Yep.
So, I mean, we got to run in us. But we need more people to score than Peyton Lacombe.
We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union once again, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. You know, you look at Cadillac, Gertzie, 7-3 on the year, 4-1 leading the Big North Conference. Their wins this year against Lake City, Gaylord, Alpena, Essexville, Garber, Manistee, Traverse City Central, and Petoskey. Their losses come into Traverse City West without the services of Cole Genema. They also lost a game to Mount Pleasant by a single point, 55-54, and their other loss to Midland by just 2 points, 49-47. So this is one heck of a basketball team the Orioles are facing tonight.
Yeah, definitely. That's a tough schedule. I mean, when you see the TC West game and they only scored 28 points without Genema, that says a lot about him as a basketball player. And they go as he goes.
Yeah.
And he's got 10 points here tonight, but he's done a lot more than just those 10 points.
Okay, let's see what our Orioles can do here. On the court for Ludington, Levi Lehman, Dylan Eaton, Peyton Lacombe. You have Cole Anthus and David Schillinger. On the court for Cadillac, looks like they're starters as well. Jaden Montag. You have Cole Genema, Charlie Howell, Tegan Baker, and Connor McGowan. And here we go. Cadillac with the basketball. Play has begun here in the second half. The Orioles trail 30-14. Genema, he'll give it now to Montag. What a move by Montag. Oh, my goodness. Boy, you don't see Schillinger usually beat like that.
No, he got shaken right out of his shoes there.
Montag with the bucket, and now the Vikings build their lead up to 18 points, 32-14. 7:36 to go in the third quarter. Schillinger with it. Nice move. He'll get the bucket and the foul.
Good take there by David.
Hopefully that gets us started there, Gertzie.
Absolutely. And the one thing I'll note, and we talked about this earlier, is we haven't done any of our 1-3-1 matchup zone. And strategically, Dan probably thinks, hey, we're going to see them again in the district. If they haven't seen that zone leading up to that, then we don't want to show them what we got, right? Because a lot of times that's our best defense.
Schillinger's free throw, no good, in and out. And now a traveling violation on the Vikings. Coach Benzenberg is incensed by that call, Gertzie.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best call. We'll take it. It's for us, but at the same time, Eaton undercut him a little bit.
One thing I'm a little worried about, Gertzie, is that Schillinger, who's one of our top free throw shooters, if not our best, he's had a rough patch at the free throw line of late in the last handful of games.
Yeah, he's just got to focus in a little bit. I'm sure he's tired because he's getting knocked down quite a bit. But
nice move there. Shot, no good. Rebound, no good by Lehman. Had a great look. Couldn't get it to go, and Cadillac with the basketball. 32-16, Cadillac with the lead. 7:12 to go in this third quarter. Montag with it now.
I think that's on Schillinger there on a reach, but that was close to an
They must
offensive.
have called him on the reach there just before the push-off.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was close to being a push-off.
Shout out to Angela and Rachel at Spectrum Health Physical Therapy Department. Angela, I've gotten to know up there, a big fan of the Ludington Orioles on the Orioles Sports Network. She enjoys talking some Oriole basketball with me up there. And Rachel is one of my physical therapists who's been working on my partial tear of my right rotator cuff. And she was, I'm not going to say use the term mean to me today, but I'm really feeling it today. She really worked me over today and had me working. And, hey, it's all for the good, though.
That's right. You got to get that cannon ready for baseball season, Scoop.
And I had Emily there for a while, too. But Emily is on leave right now, maternity leave. She just had a baby, so I have Rachel right now, and I'm soon to have Zach. Oh, Montag with the basket right there. And a lot of contact there, Gertzie.
Yeah, good take, but Cole was under the hoop a little bit on that. I like the no call.
Now Ludington comes right back. Shot no good. Here's Montag with it again. Montag shot no good. Rebound to Lacombe. Ahead to Schillinger. His shot good. Schillinger with 6 points, 4 in the second half. Now Ludington trails 34-18. 6:22 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, we're not playing our zone press either, so everything's been man-to-man tonight. Run.
There's a steal. Actually, loose ball right there. Schillinger ahead to Lacombe. Lacombe in the lane. Shot up. Oh, no good. Tip to Anthus. His shot, no good. And now we have a foul called, and it's going to be on. Is that Montag they're going to call it on?
Yeah, I think so. I think it may be a little acting there by Dylan Eaton, but hey.
It's on Montag, and that was a delayed call right there, wasn't it, Gertzie?
Yeah, I think this ref could be a little influenced on a lot of different things that we're doing, but sometimes we got to still be in control a little bit.
So going to the bench for the Orioles, Eaton and Anthus checking in. Aiden Gilchrist as well as Spencer Holmes.
Yeah, so the two sides I look at it, like Cole Anthus is great defensively. You bring in Spencer Holmes. I think Spencer Holmes is better offensively, which we need the offensive firepower.
Great entry pass there from Schillinger to Lacombe. Lacombe gets the bucket.
Take a hit, Levi.
Now with the ball for Cadillac, number 32, and that's Charlie Howell. Now a traveling violation. Now the Orioles have cut the lead down to 14, Gershie, 34-20. Lots of time to go in this game.
Yep, we said get it down to 10 with 4 minutes to go and slowly whittle away. If we can get it into single digits before the fourth, we'll be sitting fine.
Coach Benzenberg wants and gets a timeout. It's a full timeout. Cadillac 34, Ludington 20. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, Orioles Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Ludington basketball, the Orioles have cut into the Viking lead here. They trail now by 14, 34-20, 5:36 to go in the third quarter. Spencer Holmes with the ball now to Lacombe. Lacombe will take the Euro step shot, no good. Rebound Lacombe, loses it, batted away. Lacombe hustling to get it back. Now Cadillac will get it back. Now it's stolen there by Lehman, and Lehman will give it to Aiden Gilchrist. Now to Holmes, they'll work it inside. Oh, wow, Genema there batted the ball over the back there of Lacombe. And now a jump ball, possession arrow to Ludington. Boy, we've got some action personified here.
That's right. The intensity's picking up a little bit. I mean, we're in the second half here, and Ludington's trying to make a run going here, and Cadillac has come out a little sluggish here in the second half.
David Schillinger with the ball. 5:05 to go in the third quarter. Schillinger now to Levi Lehman. Levi will give the ball to Spencer Holmes. Now to Lacombe. Genema guarding him. Lacombe will give it to Aiden Gilchrist. Ball batted away. It's going to end up with Peyton Lacombe. Lacombe, he'll take the shot. Short. Rebound to Cadillac. And ball ends up in the hands of Tegan Baker. Baker now. Aiden Gurdon. And an offensive foul called on David Schillinger.
Defensive foul on that one.
Defense, yes.
Yeah.
Defensive foul, I'm sorry.
I know David's not happy with that call, but I could see that going both ways. That's a tough one. Let's keep playing defense. Defense got to turn into some offense. We got to get some points here. So whittle away, get into 10 points. If we can get single digits for the fourth, we'll be sitting all right.
There's a give and go there. Now they'll kick it back to Eli Main. Main still with it now. He'll give it Genema, his shot, good. Cole Genema with the basket.
Yeah, Peyton took a chance there trying to steal that ball from Genema, which left him open. He's a matchup nightmare if Peyton's not guarding him.
Genema with 12 points to lead Cadillac. I don't know. Well, Ludington got lucky on that one right there.
Yep.
On the pass there from Lehman. Now, 14-footer up, no good there by Schillinger. And here comes Cadillac. Cadillac leads 36-20. Orioles were down 18-12 at the end of one. They were outscored 12-2 in that second quarter. That second quarter was brutal.
Yeah, we didn't execute offensively at all.
Genema, 14-footer, no good. Rebound to Aiden Gruden, however. Or Gurdon, I'm sorry, Aiden Gurdon. Genema will fake the three now. Again, the Orioles outscored 12-2 in that second. They trailed 30-14 at the half. They're down right now 36-20 with 3:26 to go in this third quarter.
See, Cadillac's got the opportunity. They're up 16. They can have long possessions, drown out the defense, and they're going to get the shot they want. I bet you they get a good shot off this possession because they're going to make Ludington guard.
Three-pointer right there. Short, but they get another offensive rebound. Gurdon
layup.
Wide open. Wow. Aiden Gurdon with the basket. Cadillac just controlling the boards right now.
We just got to find a guy. You got to put a body on a guy when you're boxing out. You can't just jump with him.
Down by 18, 38-20. Lacombe will kick it back now to Holmes. Now to Aiden Gilchrist. He'll go baseline. Cadillac shuts the door on him. And there's Lacombe. His shot blocked right there by Genema. It'll be Oriole basketball. Into the Oriole lineup, 54, Gage Jones. He'll replace Levi Lehman.
Yeah, this is your small lineup again, so we're probably going to end up going 5 out and hope that we can hit some threes and get back in this game. Space them out and drive.
All right, Gilchrist with it now. Schillinger's pass over to Gage Jones. He'll give it up to Gilchrist. Back to Jones, and now Jones can't control it. Ball goes out of bounds to Cadillac.
Yeah, those are the turnovers that are going to drive you nuts. But you got to catch the ball ready to shoot. And with these 5 guys out here, you catch the ball ready to shoot. If you get an open look, you better be shooting that and shooting it with confidence.
Well, again, Gertzie, we got 2:36 left in this third quarter, and only 2 Orioles have scored.
Right, and you need somebody to step up. I know Peyton and Schillinger are great players, but they can't do this on their own. And I understand a lot of the offense goes through them.
Here's a steal. We might have it. And
there you go.
The dunkometer activated.
Let's see if we can get a little spark in that scoop.
A steal by Lacombe and a dunk. And that gets the student section fired up. But Cadillac comes right back, misses a 3. And now Holmes fighting for it. And a foul, I believe, will be called on Cadillac. So give the dunk there to Lacombe. That's his 35th career dunk as the Ludington Oriole.
And you hope dunks like that can really spark a run, too. So, I mean, we got 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. That dunk got the student section going. Now we got to use this momentum and get some offensive scores here. So we got to keep it going.
Yep, 14th dunk this year for Peyton Lacombe, his senior year, and his 35th career. And now Ludington still trails. Oh, they got a lot of work to do here, Gertzie. They're down 38-22. Now there's a steal by Cadillac. Smart move there by Baker. They slow things up. Now a three-point attempt up. Oh, no good there. However, another offensive rebound by Cadillac. And we saw this often during the Motor City Roundball Classic. There's a rebound to the Orioles.
No, okay, good.
And now we have a foul called.
That would have been a quick jump off. They call a jump ball there. I think that's a good call by the ref. I know Coach Benzinga, I can't say he's
Coach Benzenberg.
I know he's not thrilled with that call, but I thought that was pretty good.
Foul was called on their 6'5" freshman, Gavin Getz. 38-22, 140 to go in this third quarter. Cadillac with the lead, Ludington with the basketball. Gage Jones, his shot up and short. Rebound to Cadillac. See, Ludington's getting they're getting one shot every possession.
One shot and boxed out.
Yeah, and the Cadillac's getting 2 or 3. Now, offensive foul called on Gage Jones down at this end.
Yeah, that's the right call, too. I know Gage isn't pleased with it, but then again, we have a small lineup, so we're not going to get a lot of offensive boards. So when we get a shot, you better make it a great shot. And then again, on the other side we're giving up a lot of offensive rebounds. So you give up pipe, but now you have Westy coming in as well as Levi. So we got to be getting our rebounds, but we got to make sure that we're putting in our shots when we get them.
With that dunk, Gertzie, Peyton Lacombe just passed a Ludington Oriole great, Van Tillotson, and moved up another notch. Van graduated in 1962, was a 1962 first-team Class B All-Stater. Van Tillotson ended his Ludington career with 862 points. Peyton now at 863. Okay, back to action here. Cadillac misses a shot. Ludington with the ball. Schillinger is going to be fouled there. And that'll be the 6th team foul on Cadillac. One more, and the Orioles will be in the bonus.
Yeah, that's a good job pushing it there by Schillinger. And obviously, we're going to be in the bonus moving forward, so we're going to be having to make a lot of free throws. But we still got to get back in this game. We got to get stops. And by stops means we got to start getting some rebounds.
Riley Wade will check into the game for Cadillac. He's a 6'4" junior forward. Lehman will trigger the ball into Matthew Big Country Westhouse. Now over to Aiden Gilchrist. He'll give it up to Gage Jones. Jones now to Schillinger. Schillinger, He'll dish it to Levi Lehman. Lehman, nice move now. His pass, too much there. Too much for Gage Jones. It goes into the student section. Shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance covering all of the Lakeshore and carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs.
They're probably going to hold for one last shot here. I know they got 30 seconds, but nope. Breaker press.
Oh, foul called on Westhouse right there. As going in for that layup for Cadillac was, I believe, number 42, Riley Wade. Shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. First shot, no good.
All right, let's get a rebound. Let's get a bucket. Try to get some momentum going into the fourth. I know it's a 16-point game, but I've seen crazier comebacks.
Well, I saw an 18-point Oriole comeback against Fremont here. Valentine's Day evening in 2014. Ludington came back, 18-point deficit, sent it to overtime, and won it in overtime against a good Coach Pete Zerfas team.
Yeah, but we're not going to make a comeback if we're not going to box out.
Yeah. All right, 12 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington trails 38-22. There's a steal by Gage Jones. He'll give it now to Lehman. 5 seconds to go. Lehman with it. Lehman, they're going to get it off. They will. They'll get it off. Oh, no good. No good at the buzzer. They did get a shot off, but at the end of 3 from Holly Jim, your score, the Cadillac Vikings 38, the Ludington Orioles 22, back in 60.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your...
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Holly Jim. Ludington trails Cadillac 38-22. Our last 8 minutes of play. Report from Sarah Laird from Traverse City Central High School. Girls varsity basketball action at the end of 3 quarters of play. Ludington 28, Traverse City Central 24. Sounds like they got a barn burner going on up there. Some great defense, Gertzie.
Yep, 4-point lead. They better hold on to it.
Yep. Cadillac with the basketball here. Boys varsity basketball here at Holly Gym. Our next broadcast after tonight will be right back here Friday. Ludington and Muskegon Western Michigan Christian. You going to be with me, Gertzie?
I'm hoping so, yeah.
Right.
I should be here.
All right, so we will live stream the JV game on the OSN, and we'll have the varsity game on the OSN and WMOM. It sounds like Gertzie will be doing some color commentary with me. That's Friday, Ludington and Muskegon Western Michigan Christian in girls varsity basketball. Ramifications for first place in the Lakes 8 Conference.
Those are always exciting games to watch.
Nice move by Montag. Shot no good. Rebound to Westhouse. Westhouse will get it ahead to Schillinger now. Schillinger, a 3-on-1. He thought better of it there, didn't he, Gertzie? He pulls the ball back. Now, a traveling violation called on the Orioles.
Yeah, that's a tough call, but, I mean, Gage Jones, you got to keep his shoulders up, keep his chin up. All right? Can't be upset by having the turnover.
Sorry, Gertzie. Just got another text from Sarah Laird. Ludington leads. 3 minutes left in that ball game up at Traverse City Central. Ludington 33, Traverse City Central 27. Thanks, Sarah Laird, on those reports. And keep it up, O's. Hold on for the victory up there. Again, they lead 33-27. Girls varsity basketball. Ludington at Traverse City Central.
Got to close it out, make free throws.
All right, Westhouse with the ball now. He'll give it to Gage Jones. We need a big run right here, a big comeback for our Ludington Orioles. They actually had a stalemate there with Cadillac in that third quarter. There's a shot put up by Schillinger, no good. Both teams scored 8 points in that third quarter.
Can't have a stalemate going further, Scoop. No. We got to make sure that we're making our shots and we're getting stopped. So
Schillinger at the free throw line for the Orioles, and he will be shooting 2. And now Ludington will be in the bonus for the rest of this ball game as well.
Be aggressive.
Yep, foul called on Eli Main of Cadillac. Schillinger's free throw good. 7 points in the ball game for Schillinger. The rest of the Oriole points belong to Peyton Lacombe, 16. On the court for Ludington right now, you got Schillinger, Lacombe, Lehman, Gilchrist, and Gage Jones. Schillinger's second attempt up and no good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 32, Charlie Howell. He gave it to Genema, back to Howell. Now to Eli Main. Genema with it. Genema pass intercepted right there by Levi Lehman. He'll outlet it now to Gage Jones. Boy, Cadillac gets back in a hurry, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, and a bad pass there by Gage Jones. Too much on it. He was trying to lead Schillinger right there and let him too much, and also the pass had too much height on it as well.
Yeah, I think that's probably experience of playing with each other. Schillinger probably pops out for three more often and cuts to the hoop on fast break opportunities. So Gage will learn that as the season goes on here.
Orioles just missed a takeaway there. Lacombe just missed a steal. He hurries to get back on defense. And now a foul will be called on Schillinger on the Cadillac Vikings, Jaden Montag.
That'll be Schillinger's third.
Orioles trail 38-23, 6:20 to go in the game. Montag with the ball. Genema with it now. Again, the Vikings 3 losses on the year, and one of those losses was by a single point. The other one was by 2 points, and then that tough loss to Traverse City West. Basket scored there by Charlie Howell. He's got 4 points in the game. Ludington now down 40-23. There's a shot up, no good there by Peyton Lacombe. And Cadillac with the basketball.
Yeah, down 17, we got to create something offensively. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Spencer Holmes come in so we can space out the floor and get some three-point shooters on the court.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Cadillac basketball. I guess that was ricocheting all over the place there, Gertzy.
Yeah, it was.
You look at this great rivalry goes back to when they were conference opponents in the old North Central B Conference. And then not long after that, Ludington moved to the Seaway Conference, Cadillac to the Big North. I think it was the Big North. And you had great matchups, some of the most legendary matchups. Ludington great Mike Larson against Cadillac great Dirk Dunbar. Dirk went on to play at Central Michigan. Mike went on to play at Toledo. They played against each other in college.
That's pretty awesome.
Yep. Here's Montag. He'll take the shot, nail it. Boy, Montag really took his time on that. He nails it. Was that a three?
That was a three, yeah.
That was a three.
Aiden Gilchrist just got to close out on that. You can't just do flybys because he's just going to pump fake, let you go by, and then he's just going to have an open three.
20-point lead right now for the Cadillac Vikings, 43-23. Schillinger was fouled. He'll be at the free throw line. This is a really solid and a good-looking Cadillac Viking team.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of height. They play well offensively. They play well defensively. And clearly they rebound. Yeah. I know they got a lot of big bodies, and they got some strong bodies, but at the same time, they've been crashing the boards, and we haven't been.
Granted, our team is having an off night shooting tonight.
Yep.
You can't it's not for lack of effort with these Orioles. It never is with a Coach Thad Shank team.
Absolutely.
It's just they are being outplayed tonight by a very talented Cadillac team, and Ludington's having a cold shooting night.
And you got to find ways to win too,
yeah.
Scoop. If you're having a cold night, then and I'm sure we haven't gone into our full bag of tricks either, because it's been all man-to-man tonight.
Schillinger gets both free throws, and back at the other end, Cole Genema, gets the bucket. Cadillac's All-State hopeful. He's got 14 in this game. There's a shot by Schillinger, no good. And there's a putback, almost a putback dunk. We can't give him a dunk on that. It's a putback.
All right.
Right there by David Schillinger. You wouldn't. Close.
That was close. I mean, it looked like he touched the rim and he grabbed the rim when he put it in.
Lacombe with the bucket. We got a timeout on the floor. I believe it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. And we're not going to, I don't know. I'll take a look at that later. I don't think that was, I I don't think that's going to classify there as a dunk right there. But
with the lack of intensity from you, I'm going to say that it wasn't a dunk. But
I'll ask Coach
looked
Shank later. Not after tonight's game.
No, I wouldn't ask him after the game. That's not going to be what's on top of his mind.
I know that pretty well. I'll give him a few days before I ask him about it. We want to thank Lundquist. In fact, I'm going to let you read this one, Gertz.
Sure. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottsville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. See our boy Trenner over there. He's doing a heck of a job.
We also want to send a thank you to Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes left in the game, and all of our points have come from Schillinger and Peyton Lacombe.
Yes.
So Dylan Eaton's a great shooter. Spencer Holmes is a great shooter. Levi's a good shooter. So we need to make sure that we're catching the ball ready to shoot.
Cole Genema with it now to Montag. You know, the thing is, I've been talking to Coach Shank at the last few games, how the scoring has been more evenly distributed and how the Orioles had 4 guys in double figures at Heights the other night with Big Country Matthew Westhouse scoring 10. Aiden Gilchrist had 10. 12 for Peyton Lacombe and 19 for David Sunshine Schillinger. We've had a few other games where, you know, it was starting to build more, and then tonight we go back to we're just having 2 guys scoring.
Yeah, and there's going to be games like that. I understand that. And sometimes it may be an offensive plan to have that happen, but...
Boy, Genema, he is a tough ball player.
Yeah, he is.
Genema with the basket right there. Cadillac pushes their lead back out to 20 points, 47-27. Lacombe.
Geneva and Peyton Lacombe have very similar games.
Yes, they do. They're both the same builds, too, if you look at them. Eaton in the lane now. He'll dish it to Schillinger. He'll take the shot. No good. Deflected, and it ends up with Cadillac. Montag has it. Now a foul there by Dylan Eaton. That was an easy one for the official to call.
Yeah, that was a lazy foul. And then again, Dylan didn't know how open he was when he was in the lane, so he's got to take that up. You can't always just dish it back out and look for a Schillinger and Peyton Lacombe. You got to have confidence in yourself to put that ball up. He's a good enough player. He's got a good enough shot. Just put it up.
Last report we got from Sarah Laird, there were 3 minutes left in the game up at Traverse City Central. Ludington was clinging to a 33-27 lead in girls varsity basketball. Montag's shot is no good. Another second chance there by the Cadillac Vikings. However, the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. While I got the chance, we want to send a shout out to the LHS varsity sideline cheerleaders coached by Jennifer Schamel, assisted by Emma Klein. They are Sophia Grierson, Gabby Hockenberger, Avery Reed, Aaron Rosbach, Sam Hansen, Abby Fay, Grace Schamel, Haley Korendike, Nadia Grierson, Vanessa Madel, Katie Rangel, Brooklyn Smith, Katie Karboski, and Jasmine Gillis. All right, Ludington with the basketball. Now Lacombe loses it. Genema had it for a second, lost it. Cadillac will get it back. Genema going in for the one-hand slam and missed it, and he went down hard, and that's not a good sign for Cadillac right there. As he's getting up, but it looked like he went down awfully awkwardly there, Gertzy, on the left. Now he's going to sit back down, and he's holding his stomach right there, and he went for the one-hand jam right there, Gertzy, and now he's getting back up, and that's good to see.
Yeah, at least he's walking off. When he first fell, I thought maybe he grabbed his knee, but then he started grabbing his stomach, and hopefully it's just like a hip pointer and nothing more.
I don't know. Did you see? I didn't see anything malicious there.
No, I don't think any of that happened. I think it tried to throw it down pretty hard.
Yeah, he did. If he had thrown that one down, that would have been very impressive.
Yeah.
Kind of Dr. J.S.
Yeah.
J-esque.
He wanted to throw that down hard.
All right, Cadillac basketball, wide open underneath, and Cadillac's just going to pull it back out now. They know the clock is their ally here.
Yeah, definitely. There's going to be long possessions.
Coach Shank, I think, has put the white flag up, Gertzy. 2:54 to go in this game. The Orioles trail by 20. And, again, a good chance, which often happens. Ludington and Cadillac often see each other in the districts. I got to take a look at the pairings and see if they're on the opposite sides of each other.
I don't think the pairings are out yet, are they? Because doesn't that go off of strength of schedule and your win percentage?
Because you have a 1 seed and a 2 seed.
Right.
At least you'll have a 1 seed and a 2 seed in the districts to open things up.
Right.
So,
right.
I don't know. Big Rapids is having a great year too. So Ludington might end up on the outer.
On the Cadillac side of the bracket.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see. All right, in the game for the Orioles right now, as the free throw is up and in by Cadillac's number 33, Gavin Getz. In the game for the Orioles, number 44, Ethan Harvey, a 6'2" junior. Also number 32, Ryan Millspaw, 5'10" junior. Caleb Smith reports in, a 6'2" senior. Cole Anthus reports back in. And also in for the Orioles, our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, number 5, Spencer Holmes, a 5'8" junior. Spencer's a junior, isn't he? Oh, my bad. He is a sophomore, Gertzy.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. So Chase Hackert, just a sophomore. All right, Hackert with the ball now to Caleb Smith. Ludington trails 48-27.
I think Chase is a junior.
Chase Hackert?
Yeah.
Chase Hackert. Spencer Holmes is a sophomore. My bad, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, Chase Hackert is a junior, folks. He was our player in the spotlight, and Spencer Holmes is a sophomore. There we go.
Yep.
All right, 48-27. Who got that last free throw for Cadillac? Nah, we'll have to look it up later. Yeah, anyway, they got one free throw. They're up 48-27. Cadillac with the basket. Give that one to number 3, Aiden Gurdon, who's had a big game.
Yeah, Gurdon's playing well. Obviously, a lot of Cadillac players are playing well tonight, but
Vikings up 50-27. Caleb Smith with the shot, no good. Rebound to Cadillac.
Good shot there by Caleb Smith. Catching the ball ready to shoot. That's what I like to see. Confidence.
Eli Main with the ball for the Vikings. Main being harassed there. And now Cole Anthus, I believe, will be called for the foul.
Yeah, Cole's aggressive on the defensive end. He's the type of guy that's a spark plug for your team when you guys need to get it going. And, I mean, his on-ball defense is pretty impressive.
Okay, fans out there, that was Gavin Getz who got 1 of 2 free throws for Cadillac. Last time they were at the free throw line, Getz has 3 points. Cadillac, 6'5" freshman. This free throw is up and in by Eli Main. He's got 6 points. Look at Cadillac scoring, very well balanced, Gertzy.
Yeah, that's a sign of a good team. I mean, you got people that can make baskets, and your defense is turning into offense, and people that are just crashing the glass.
Boy, that was quite a pass right there from Anthus to Chase Hackert. His shot no good. Orioles trail 52-27.
Good aggressive drive there by Chase Hackert.
Cadillac is really taking the Orioles out behind the woodshed for, as you would say, the old adage. They were taken behind the woodshed.
Yeah, this isn't always, that doesn't mean come district time. It's going to be a different game.
We know
right?
that. We know because last year, and it's happened a few times where Cadillac's defeated the Orioles in the regular season. The Orioles have come back and won the game in the district. And it's happened for Cadillac as well, where the Orioles have won the game in the regular season, and then Cadillac has won the district game.
Yeah, it's a lot of cat and mouse because obviously we didn't show them everything that we had. Not saying that this should be a 20-point blowout, but at the same point, we need to make sure that we rebound and learn from this game.
Now Caleb Smith had the ball taken away there by the Vikings, number 40, Connor McGowan. Out of bounds, it'll be Oriole basketball. McGowan lost it right there. Lost the basketball. 59 seconds to go in the game. Hey, we got some great news from Sarah Laird, though. Our Ludington Varsity girls, they win tonight at Traverse City Central, 39-33. Congratulations, Coach Warren Stowe and his girls team. Hey, there's a basket there. Ryan Millspaw looked like a whirling dervish there in the lane. An underhand scoop shot, and he gets the basket.
I always feel like Millspaw, when he gets in, he plays pretty well.
He does.
He's a good offensive player.
And there's the steal by Bill. Right on cue for you, Gertzy. Millspaw with the steal. Ryan Millspaw has the only other point scored tonight other than David Schillinger and Peyton Lacombe.
That is
for
true.
the Orioles. Anthus with it now. Anthus down the lane. His shot no good. And a long rebound to Caleb Smith. 18 seconds to go. Ludington trails 52-29. Hackert now. Anthus now, and he's going to be fouled right there before he traveled.
Yeah, he was about to travel. Let's see if Cole can get in the scorebook here. Drop a couple free throws.
We got to give a shout out to McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans, Auto Owners Insurance Group, winning combination. Free throw, good. Cole Anthus, his first point of the game. Orioles trail 52-30. The auto owner's insurance, no problem, people, folks. You can visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. And the second free throw, no good. Look at the hustle by Caleb Smith.
That's good hustle. I mean, I know there's 10 seconds left, but Caleb Smith's not giving up on this game. And those are the type of players that I want in my foxhole, I can tell you that. People that aren't going to give up, even if it's a 20-point loss, it's somebody that's got heart.
Again, a shout-out to House of Flavors. There's a steal. Anthus, his shot up, no good. Rebound to Cadillac. Also, we want to send a shout-out to Smith & Eddy, PM Builders, Safe Harbor. And there's the buzzer and your final score here from Hawley Gym. The Cadillac Vikings, 52. The Ludington Orioles, 30. Back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington falls to 6-5 on the season. Again, the Orioles 5-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference, leading the Lakes 8. Cadillac improves to 8-3 on the season. The Vikings lead the Big North Conference with a 4-1 mark. But Gertzie, they really took it to our Orioles tonight. They win this game by the score of 52-30. Orioles started out on a nice run right there. They had like a 12-3 or 12-4 lead at one point. The Cadillac got on a run and held the Orioles to just 2 points in the second quarter. Ludington trailed at the half 30-14. So they outscored 18-12 in the first quarter, outscored 12-2 in the second. The third quarter, both teams scored 8 points. In the fourth quarter, Cadillac outscores the Orioles 14-8. The Vikings led 30-14 at the half. They were up 38-22 at the end of three. They win 52-30. Scoring for the Orioles tonight, 1 point for Cole Anthus, 2 points for Ryan Millspaw, 11 for David Schillinger, and 16 for Peyton Lacombe. For the Vikings, 7 for Eli Main, 11 for Aiden Gurdon, 11 for Jaden Montag, 16 for Cole Genema, 4 for Charlie Howell, and 3 points for Gavin Getz. And just a game where Ludington cold shooting and one of those nights for the Orioles.
Yeah, you don't have your best game, but that doesn't mean that we can't bounce back and beat Cadillac in the districts. And when Peyton and Schillinger are the only people that score until Millspaw scores with a minute and a half left in the game, I'm going to guess that it's not going to be in our favor. And we need to make sure that we're boxing out on the defensive end, because I know that's going to be something that Dad's going to be working on, probably getting in some war drill where we're finding bodies and getting rebounds. And if we're not going to rebound, we're not going to win games, Scoop. It's plain and simple.
Well, you know, Gertzie, I was over there a couple days after the Motor City Roundball Classic over at a practice over at the new elementary school gym. And Coach Stowe and Coach Sykon, assistant coaches for the varsity, they put the little blocking mechanism, or
it's war drill.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just like you said, they put it up there, and boy, did they work on rebounding.
Yep. You shoot the ball and it doesn't go in the hoop, you got to figure out where that rebound's going to go, and you got to make sure you're finding a body. And if you're not finding a body, then that's going to be points for the other team. It's plain and simple.
What's it called again?
War drill.
War drill.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore to caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy, handle all of your insurance needs. Our next telecast live stream will be this Friday back here at Hawley. It'll be girls JV basketball, Ludington taking on Muskegon Western Michigan Christian. And then for the varsity game, Ludington and Muskegon Western Michigan Christian, that'll be live streamed by the OSN. And also we will have be working that game in collaboration with WMOM. Big time implications for the Lakes 8 conference lead. Right now the Orioles trail Muskegon Western Michigan Christian. They got one game on us. They beat us earlier in the year in their gym.
Okay.
A real close game. I think the final was 40-37 in that game. So it should be a great game this coming Friday right here at Hawley. Yes, it was 40-37 back on the 10th of December there, Gertzie.
Yeah, and the girls are coming off a good win, so hopefully they can use that momentum going into Friday.
All right. Gertzie's giving the headset there to Coach Thad Shank, and Coach putting the headset on right now. Your team falls tonight to a very, very talented Cadillac team by the score of 52-30. Combination of a cold shooting night from your boys tonight. Great defense by Cadillac and a lot of second and third chance opportunities for the Vikings on the offensive boards.
Yeah, I think you got to give the credit to Cadillac. I mean, defensively, like we said going in, it was going to be one of the easily better half-court defensive teams that we saw, and there was no doubt about it. And, we just got to be able – I mean, it's going to be hard – unless maybe you're Peyton Lacombe or David Schillinger to get a good shot off one or two passes. We got to play better, a little better together on the offensive end and put ourselves in better situations to be successful. A lot of that is on me. But, bottom line is we got beat by a team who was better than us tonight, and hopefully we can learn from that and have a little sense of urgency, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little sense of urgency and improve.
Coach, it looks like your team was coming down and not necessarily getting the shots that you would like them to get, but taking the shots that Cadillac wanted them to take.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. We give freedom in our offense, and with freedom comes responsibility, and we've talked about that a lot this year. And talking about it's one thing, doing it's another thing. We just have to play better together, move people. We need to create more advantages offensively as a team. And we just did not do a very good job of that tonight. And sometimes it takes games like this to kind of wake you up. And, Cadillac has had a lot of adversity over the years, losing big games to us. I mean, I think each and every day, man, they're pretty much focused on beating this basketball team right here and beating them good because they know that's, how they get through a district tournament. So hats off to Cadillac.
Yeah,
hats off to Cadillac.
Exactly, Coach. Gertzie and I talked about that a lot on the game, how Ludington, when they get their schedule, I'm sure, circle the Cadillac game. Cadillac does the same for the Ludington game. They were conference rivals back in the 50s and 60s. It seems like a lot of the districts either run through Ludington or Cadillac, and there's been seasons where Ludington has defeated Cadillac in the regular season, lost to the Vikings in the districts, and vice versa. So, I'm sure Cadillac, like you said, Coach, ever since last year.
Well, the last 5 or 6 years, it's kind of rotated a little bit. The last 5 or 6 years, we've kind of been in control, and we've, achieved what they wanted to achieve. And I think they're probably, frustrated about that, and it creates a sense of urgency like it would if we were in the same position. So, hats off to them. Defensively, they dominated us on the defensive end, limited us to very, tough shots, and they killed us on the boards. Just we're a more physical team on the boards. Now, they're a pretty big team. They're pretty big and strong at most every position, so it ain't going to be easy, but we got to just get better in a lot of areas.
They play some really good defense as well, too, Coach. And you look at Cole Genema, their all-state candidate. He had 16 tonight. They got 11 from Jaden Montag, another really good-looking ball player. Aiden Gurdon, who's their quarterback was their quarterback on their football team when they made their great run. They were state runner-up a couple years ago. He had 11 tonight, and just a tough loss tonight. It's one of those that I'm sure you'll go back to practice tomorrow. And Gertzie was saying that Coach will probably get the war drill going.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
That's for sure. It's a possibility. We got to have a little more physical presence out there. But we were in this. We got handled at Cadillac last year against Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
This is the game, and I think Cadillac knows it. This is not the important game on our schedule. It's if we meet in Manistee in March is the important game. So, but we got a lot of work to do up until that time because we really got dominated tonight.
Coach, you'll go back to the grindstone practicing for the next few days, and your boys.
Well, I hope we're practicing. I hope so.
Yeah, going to the grindstone. You got a big game coming up Friday against Muskegon Western Michigan Christian. You dominated them early in the year, but they were without their star player Owen Varnado at that time.
Yeah, and he's made a difference. He's come back for 2 games, and they've been 2 victories. And he had 33 the other night against Catholic, who's a fairly good defensive team. They're not good at a lot of things, but they can guard a little bit. And OV beat an OV team that we took everything in our power to beat earlier in the season. So, yeah, going on the road and winning that would be a huge win for us if we could go over there and find a way to beat Christian.
All right, Coach, we're going to let you go at this time. Thanks for coming up and talking with us, and we'll be back with you next week. That'll be a varsity doubleheader at Manistee. And it'll be your team and Coach Stowe's team playing a varsity doubleheader up there. That's the next time we will talk to you on air during an Oriole broadcast. So you take it easy, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Guys.
You're welcome. That's Coach Thad Shank, and his team falls tonight to the Cadillac Vikings 52-30. Ludington girls varsity, they win their game by the score of 39-33 against Traverse City Central. JV basketball action tonight. The Ludington girl JV team wins at Traverse City Central 32-25. The Ludington boys, they fall in a heartbreaker here at Hawley 44-41 to Cadillac. And in freshman basketball, Ludington wins 37-21. Gertzie, final thoughts?
Yeah, just got to rebound a little better. We're still a great team, and we'll bounce back, and then we'll hopefully be ready for Cadillac come district time. And like we said, we didn't have our full repertoire on defense of what we came out and played with, and that's probably a strategic move by Thad. And we'll be back. We'll be there come district time.
One positive tonight, a nice dunk for Peyton Lacombe to give him
1.5 maybe. If you want to count it.
We'll talk to Thad a few days from now on that one. But that gives him 14 on the season and 35 career dunks. And also Peyton moving up the Ludington all-time scoring list. He went past Josh Holmes tonight and past Van Tillotson. A couple of great names in Ludington boys basketball history right there. Holmes graduated in 99. Van Tillotson, a Class B first-team All-Stater, 1962. The same year he graduated. Tillotson had 862. And right now, the next person up on that list for Peyton Lacombe and your teammate, Steve Kratz.
Yeah, Steve Kratz, who's also best man at my wedding. So, I mean, my heartstrings go off with Kratzy. And for those of you that watched Ludington Oriole basketball 04, 05, 06, Kratzy was a special player for the Orioles.
Yeah, and you and I were talking quite a bit. We were going back and forth between our friendly little ribbing there about Matthew Stafford. We were talking about the 2 Heights jerseys I received from Coach Delreka Stewart and also Zoltan Vines, who's a JV coach down there and a freshman coach, and some great names from the past. And then I also ran into Coach Van Parker, their football coach. So I went away Friday night with some pretty good swag from Muskegon Heights. I showed you the jerseys, and you said, yeah, Scoop, I recognize those jerseys. Well, the black jersey was one that was worn by Edward Sanders, who was on their state runner-up team in 2005, who you played against.
Yep, we played against them. We beat them at home that season, and then they ended up we got upset in the regional finals by Darby Decker and Tawas.
Yeah.
And then Heights ended up beating Drew Neitzel in the semis, and then David Kuhl ended up beating them
43
in the
points
finals.
In the state championship game for Grand Rapids South Christian. I remember watching that game on TV that night. And you guys were down there watching it because you said we felt that should have been us there at the Breslin Center that night.
That still upsets me.
You guys
just
had a heck of a team.
We had a great team, and then we follow up the next year and we lose to East Grand Rapids, who ended up upsetting Heights in the regional finals, and we knew we beat Heights twice that year. And at home, and I think we got to be one of the only teams that beat Heights twice in one season down in the Den and here. But It's fun.
Yeah, not too many teams have done that.
No.
For sure, no doubt about it. And I talked with Coach Stewart, and he said, he goes, Thad and I have already talked. He goes, even though we're not going to be conference foes anymore, he goes, I know Coach Shank wants to keep that game, at least us playing once.
Absolutely.
And you're kind of like Ludington and Fremont. I know Coach Shank wanted to keep Coach Billy Core and Spring Lake on the schedule as well. Unfortunately, Spring Lake unable to do that because of their conference obligations. But we still have Fremont, and I'm sure Coach Shank and Coach Stewart will do all they can to at least keep one game a season per season. Heights and Ludington, 1 year we play here, 1 year we play there. That would be awesome.
Yeah, they should. That's a great rivalry as well, and they're just good programs with good coaches and good players.
Yeah.
So you'd hope you keep them on your conference or your non-conference schedule now.
Definitely. Well, Gertzie, looking forward to being back, teaming up with you here on Friday night. That'll be our next telecast broadcast. Ludington against Muskegon Western Michigan Christian girls JV basketball beginning right around 5:25 with the pregame, 5:30 with the tip-off. And then, of course, WMOM and OSN will cover the varsity game between the Orioles and the Warriors. Big-time implications for first place. Girls varsity basketball action in the Lakes 8 Conference. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, boys varsity basketball coach, Thad Shank, and my color commentary man tonight here, Kyle Grzinski, also our technical engineer, the one and only Braden Kronline, and our OSN camerawoman, Julia Habman. This is Todd Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, saying goodnight from Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final score in boys varsity basketball action, Ludington falls to Cadillac by the score of 52-30. Good night, folks. Have a great remainder of your week, and we'll see you on Friday.
This has been a presentation of high school sports on 102.7 WMOM and the Oreo Sports Network. Join us next time as we have more hard court action with Ludington Orioles and Todd Scoop Hansen. Tonight's game was brought to you in part by Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, PM Builders, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Benedict's Auto Center, Indian Summer Co-op, as well as Lundquist Furniture, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance, Urca Auto Sales, and Crown & Cork. Once again, the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM teaming up all season long to bring you more exciting basketball, just like tonight's game. Join us again on 102.7 MOM FM and the Oreo Sports Network.